What's going on, people? Welcome back to Curtis Shaw TV. Back with another live watch along today. Arsenal against Leeds United from the Emirates Stadium. Massive game for Arsenal in the hunt for top four. And this is a must-win game, people, against a relegation-threatened team. It's a game that we all expect us to win, but we have to win it. And these are the games that make me nervous as an Arsenal fan. I can't even lie, people, because when you expect Arsenal to win is when they do something crazy. So big up to everyone for tuning in. And listen, everyone who joined me for the watch along last night, we were singing You'll Never Walk Alone. It was proper shameless settings when it came to that Liverpool game. Not the best of results. They drew 1-1 with Tottenham, but it still keeps us in favourable position when it comes to top four. Let me go into Harry Maguire mode, people. Let me slow down. Juan Mata mode, maybe. One of them old men. Man United, of course, got battered 4-0 yesterday by Brighton. Chelsea drew 2-2 with Wolves' late goal as well. Man said he streams when he wants. Apologies, people. Listen, I've just been at a football tournament. I'm just letting you know my schedule. Cruz is at a football tournament, and they're just in the group games at the moment. They're top of the group. And I had to leave early. The things that, they question the commitment to Arsenal. Man's leaving my son's football tournament early, so I'm getting updates on the phone. So forgive me if occasionally I'm glancing at the phone, people. But we're here, people. We're here. Big up to everyone for tuning in. Let's talk about the team. One change to the Arsenal team from the last game. And it is Cedric Soares comes in at left back for Nuno Tavares. Now, we were speaking about this. Do we change it? What do we do? I think he's made the right decision. I'm going to be honest. So if this goes wrong, I'm not going to hammer Mikel Arteta after, because I would have done the same thing. I know a lot of people were saying, play Nuno, don't mash up his confidence. Listen, I ain't got time to worry about his confidence. Arsenal need Champions League. Tavares was poor against West Ham. He wasn't even doing the basics right. I think you have to drop him for that. I think you have to drop him. Dress it up as you're resting him. Tell him whatever you need to. But you're playing against Rafinha on that side, and I think Tavares would have been a problem. Now, don't get me wrong, Cedric is not a world beater, but I don't think he makes basic mistakes in the same way as Tavares. So I'm going to put it out there. Listen, if it goes wrong, I'm not going to come back here after and say this, that, the other. I believe Arteta has made the right decision, because I would have took Tavares out. I thought he was really bad last week. So starting lineup, Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu continues at right back. Cedric comes in at left back. And Rob Holding continues, people. Ben White hasn't made the lineup. Apparently, he wasn't in any of the pictures for training yesterday. So it looks as if he hasn't trained with the team the whole week. I think he did a couple of training sessions by himself. So I think it makes sense. We play Tottenham on Thursday. No need to risk him. Hopefully, you would like to believe Rob Holding and Gabriel is enough to deal with Leeds this afternoon. The midfield, El Neni and Xhaka, Chuckle Brothers settings, but they have not been playing like the Chuckle Brothers. They've been performing the last few weeks. Long term, are they the answer? We know they're not. But right now, as you said, Snake Eyes, transplant boys at centre-back, Chuckle Brothers in midfield, Sherman Clump up front. Who said Arsenal don't have character? Plenty of characters there. Odegaard in the 10. Martinelli continues on the left. There was talk of Martinelli possibly coming out for Smith Rowe, but he's gone with Martinelli, which I actually agree with, because I think Luke Ayling at right back is a decent fullback, but you can get at him with pace. And I would have stuck with him over Smith Rowe. Saka on the right, Eddie and Nketiah up front. Who would have thought we would sit here and we'd be happy that Eddie and Nketiah's up front, Rob Holding's at centre-back, and Mohamed El Neni's in a double pivot with Granit Xhaka. Unbelievable, but it is where we are, people, and this is a must-win game. Big up Troy Kemper. Here he goes. He's setting it off. Got his girl in her lucky bikini, and it's my birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Hope you have a blessed day, and I hope you don't corrupt the chat like you did last week. Nah, man, but big up yourself. Have a good birthday, bro. Mr. Robbo FUT, big up yourself for becoming a member on the channel. Member stream will be Wednesday, people. We're going to preview the Tottenham game. Want some of you to come on and, talk your usual stuff and let me know if you're confident going into that North London derby, people. Eddie R9, if only. On the bench for Arsenal, Swanson, Patino, Salah Eddine, Pepe, Lacazette, Leno, Lokonga, Smith Rowe, and Nuno Tavares. So we've got lots of players. Well, don't know about lots of players, but we've got a few players there. Pepe, Lacazette, Smith Rowe. If you need a goal, although Lacazette goal, well, you know what I mean, people. Anyway, keep us up to date with Cruisers Tournament. Yeah, man, I'll be checking WhatsApp every so often, so forgive me, people. When is the therapy session? Listen. You know how it goes, people. We win games. We don't do no therapy. We lose or draw this game. I'll see you at 2 p.m. tomorrow. But let's hope we handle business, How do you become a member? The join button should be there next to subscribe. As I've said before, people, for some reason, if you're using an Apple device, it doesn't seem to let you join unless you go on the desktop version of YouTube. So go on an Android or go on your laptop, or if you're using an Apple device, go on the desktop version. It should enable you to do that. Liverpool therapy, listen, that stream's getting deleted. I sat there, sang You'll Never Walk Alone, spoke about Brookside, Steven Gerrard and Robbie Fowler, and then man went and drew. What kind of madness is that? But listen, a point is a point, to be honest. Craig said, Big Bro, did you see Canelo? Yo, big surprise, man. Listen, Canelo stepped up. He keeps stepping up a weight. I always felt there was going to be a time it was going to get too heavy for him. And I think Canelo struggled with the weight. Rematch will be interesting because he was very unconvincing. But great fight. I didn't stay up for it. I watched it this morning. HP should be fine. Should work on there. Big up Nightingale. I'm all good, bro. Hope you're well. Hope you are well. Scousers need therapy. I think they may have bottled the title there. I got to be honest. I don't see Man City losing a game, but if they win the Champions League, I'm sure they'll be fine. Mansung, you'll never walk alone. With chest as well. I'm telling you, we need to delete that. Big up the CC unit. Big up everyone tuning in. Already 1,000 of you on YouTube, about 50 on Twitch. Follow, like, subscribe, all of that business, people. Really appreciate the support as usual. You sang like Big Bird. Man said Big Bird, sure, dear. I don't think I'll be winning, America's Got Talent or X Factor or anything like that, but it is what it is. View on the new opening song. I mean, listen, it is what it is, innit? It's a catchy song. You won't hear me singing it. Maybe if we get top 4, I'll sing it. I renew my membership with iPhone and TV. You need to scan QR code on the TV. Yeah, see, I don't know. I appreciate you letting the people know. I don't even know about all this stuff. Big up the Twitch gang. Got the YouTube on laptop and Twitch on the phone. Hey, that's some big support, man. Big support. We've got about 35 minutes till kickoff. Let me quickly go through the Leeds team. So they got Meslier in goal, Aylin at right back, former Arsenal youth team player, Firpo at left back, who's very dodgy from what I've seen. Koch, Lorente, Klitsch, Phillips, Daniel James, Rafinha, Harrison, and Gelhardt. So they do have a few dangerous players. I can't lie. I believe Rafinha is a top player. I think he'll leave Leeds in the summer, whether they're relegated or not. He's being linked with Barcelona. I think Chelsea are being linked with him now as well. And Gelhardt is a dangerous player when I've seen him play. Dan James, obviously very quick, and Phillips in midfield is a player that I rate highly. I do think Phillips could get a big move as well. And on the bench, Bartey, Klaassen, Hjelder, Struijk, Shackleton, Gray, Rodrigo, Cresswell, and Sam Greenwood. Greenwood was signed from Arsenal, former Arsenal under-23 player. So a few familiar names there. And Pat said, in the gym and locked onto the stream, Big C and Cruz, big up. Ulrich said, greetings from Denmark, Big C. Who is your favourite current Arsenal player? Who's my favourite Arsenal player at the moment? I would have to say, I don't know, I love Martinelli, I don't think we've seen the best of Martinelli yet, but I think there's a star there. I think if we handle him right, I think Martinelli can become a star. But I've definitely enjoyed the progression of Saka this season, I have to say. I think Saka's been outstanding this season. He really has improved massively. Lachlan said, Big C, big up from Melbourne, Australia, long-time listener, rear commenter. What is your score prediction? I'm going with a convincing 4-1. I went for 3-1. I went for 3-1, so I'm going to stick with the 3-1. But I would like to see us keep a clean sheet. I can't lie, but I'm going for 3-1. Liverpool have fluffed the Prem once again. You never know. You never know. Listen, I think if they win the Champions League, it's still a great season for them. Don't lie, Big C. You love Eddie. Listen, Eddie, you got my full support. Get us into the Champions League and then, on your bike, go and get your new club. Surely, listen, all this Eddie Shaw talk in the comments, it's outrageous. Give me some respect, people. Connor, big up to Connor Harvey for becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate your support. Penalty Spot said, big up Curtis in the YouTube and Twitch community. No free hit settings. You know that. You know that, Penalty Spot. And like I said, member stream Wednesday. Good to see some of you on there, hopefully. Steven said, if Saliba comes back, do you think we could use him as a utility player because he can play centre-back and right-back? I think if I'm Saliba coming back to Arsenal, I'm coming back with the belief that I could be the best centre-back at Arsenal. Not no utility player. France are world champions. He's in the French squad. They're, second or third in the French league, Marseille. If I'm Saliba, I'm not trying to come back to Arsenal to be no utility player. I'm trying to be the best centre-back at the club. Gabriel, I've spoken highly of him many times, but he's still not the finished article. He's raw around the edges. And then you look at Ben White, I think he's good. I don't think he's great. So if I'm Saliba, I'm trying to be the best centre-back at the football club. He's not the finished article either. He's a young player. People saying he wasn't great against Feyenoord the other day. But he's had very good games this season. Man of the match against Mbappe, plenty of good games. He's still learning, but I think he should be coming here and trying to be the best. Don't come here to be utility. Ash said, big up Curtis, we need 3 points collecting. This is a massive game before the North London derby. Absolutely massive. Make no mistake. I know I say this every single week. This game is massive. It may look like Leeds on paper, relegation threatened, and we should win easy. This game is huge. Tottenham got a point yesterday. We play them on Thursday. Anything less than 3 points here is a disaster. Sometimes these can be the hardest games. This is a team fighting for their lives. They'll give everything to stay in the Premier League. Sometimes you're better off playing against a mid-table team that's not going to get Europe, not going to get relegated, and mentally they've already switched off. Sometimes these are the hardest games, obviously along with the teams at the top. So this will be tough. Dada28 said, the only YouTube channel I pay for. Hey, big up yourself, man. I appreciate that. Listen, whether you pay or not, the interaction, the support, the comments, the subscribers, I appreciate all of you, man. Legendary community we got here. Connor said we need to pull away and secure it. Let's get into a few things here. Hendon said, if I was Saliba, I wouldn't come back. It's World Cup year. He wants to be playing regularly to cement his France squad place. We're going to have to convince him when we have that conversation with him. Win our next two, top four is secured. Next two games, the biggest in 5 years. 100%. We win these next two, we're listening to the music. Let's quickly look at the Premier League table. Obviously, a couple of results yesterday in the Premier League. Couple of big scores. Obviously, Chelsea drew 2-2 with Wolves, which was a surprise. Don't think people saw that one coming. They were winning as well. So we're actually only 4 points behind Chelsea with a game in hand, which is today. We'll be only a point behind them. If we win this game. So we'll have to see with that one. Obviously, Manchester United got battered by Brighton. Danny Welbeck again. And, they're now 5 points behind us. With Man United actually only have one game left. They've played more than anyone in the Premier League. They don't play until the last day of the season now. I believe they've got nearly 2 weeks off, Manchester United. So they're done. The highest they can finish is 61 points. So they cannot officially catch Tottenham or Arsenal. Listen, if we beat Leeds, draw with Tottenham, we only have to win one of the last two. If we beat Leeds, beat Tottenham, we're basically listening to the music. So these next two games are absolutely huge for Arsenal. They really are. Toby said, just watch your first YouTube vid in the car, talking slowly, probably a bit nervous. But we develop, man. Big up, man. It's been a journey, I'll tell you that much. When is the FIFA content dropping? I know. Do you know what? I might go for it tomorrow. I might just get on there. Team of the season, Premier League, it's flying. NR11 got Trent, Diaz, McGinn and Bernardo. You done well there. Man said it's not Eddie Shaw, it's Curtis Nketiah. You better relax. 1,400 of you in here. 1,500 of you now, actually. Big up to everyone. Every game's massive, but we have to win this one. If Xhaka gets booked today, we'll miss the next 2 games. Is that 10 bookings? I didn't know if that still counted or not, you know. Big up Craig for letting me know. And I mean, I don't want to tempt fate, but boy, you know how that goes. Hold on, I'm just getting an update, people. They won their last game. There we go. They got 1 group game left. So if he gets booked, he misses 2 games. Oh, it's 15 bookings. Snake Eye said, Big C, yo, I had to watch you sing You'll Never Walk Alone again this morning. Absolute shameless. Shameless as hell that was. And yeah, man, it's mad. It was mad. I sung it with pride as well, and then they went 1-0 down. I was fuming. Noah said, don't forget to say your mum Happy Mother's Day. Hey, Happy Mother's Day. It's not actually Mother's Day here in the UK. I believe our Mother's Day is in like March in the UK. But yeah, big up Mumsy anyway. But yeah, I think ours is the last weekend in March. So we've already celebrated it. But big up Mumsy anyway. Chris said, hit that like button. Curtis here early for the show. And least we can do is hit that like. Can we hit... Do you know what? We're looking for 2,000 likes today. I don't care. This is the road to the Champions League, people. If we can't get a like for the Champions League rundown, then what else can we get a like for? 25 minutes till kickoff. Another story I wanted to talk about. A bit of transfer news. And this one's everywhere today. Apologies. It came from The Sun. You know my opinion on The Sun newspaper. You know, I always apologise. But according to reports, this one's all over the place. So I want to know your opinions on this one, people. Arsenal are closing in on a £40 million deal for Leicester midfielder Youri Tielemans. There is growing confidence from the players' camp and the Emirates club that Tielemans will be an Arsenal player next season. Now, what I've read of this is that Tielemans has verbally agreed to join Arsenal if we're in the Champions League. If we're in the Champions League. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on this. Do you know what? Let's get a poll up. Let's get a poll up. Would you buy Tielemans for 40 million? Are you happy with Tielemans for 40 million? Let's see what you think. I know a lot of people have been critical of him because he hasn't had a great season, but he is an upgrade on Xhaka, in my opinion. The only thing is, he's not defensively the most switched on. So I worry about him in a double pivot with Thomas Partey. I got to be honest, and I'm gonna say this out loud, people. If you're offering me Basuma or Tielemans, I'm buying Basuma all day long over this guy. And I'm not dissing him because if we sign him, I'll shamelessly say that I've always wanted him. He's a decent player. He's better than Xhaka. But I'm just not sure about a Tielemans Partey double pivot. I think you need somebody defensively minded next to Partey. I watched Basuma yesterday against Man United. He's a beast. He's an absolute beast. Every time I watch Basuma, he bosses it. Bossed it against Tottenham. Bossed it against United. Bossed it against us. I honestly think it's because of the court case that Arsenal won't go near him. Arsenal are all about PR. That court case that Basuma's got, Arsenal won't go anywhere near him until that court case is dropped. Now, to me, he wouldn't be out playing if that court case was something major was gonna happen. I know what you're saying. People say we don't play the double pivot. It is a 4-3-3, but I think a lot of the time, Odegaard is at 10, 15 yards further forward than the midfield too. So, I know they say beggars can't be choosers. I've been asking for an upgrade on Granit Xhaka for about 4 or 5 years. Tielemans is good. He's probably better than him, but it's all about the balance. And for some reason, I have this thing that Tielemans and Partey is unbalanced. I think you're asking Thomas Partey to be defensive-minded. And I think he can do both. He can get forward and back. But we'll see. Listen, we'll see. 40 million, that price is too high. And again, 40 million for a guy with a year left who's had a bad season. Sid didn't say Tielemans deserves better. Hey, relax. You ain't in Europe next year. I don't even think Leicester in the Conference League. Man said get Basuma even with the court case. Listen, you know Arsenal, man. Arsenal's all about PR. Arsenal ain't signing a man with a court case hanging over him. So for me, my opinion on that, 40 million is too high, first of all. The guy's had a bad season, got a year left, made it clear that he wants to leave. You don't need to give him 40 million. 30 million max. And number two, good player who I would sign, but he wouldn't be top of my list. Wouldn't be top of my list. Third, fourth on the list maybe. Basuma is a monster. I'm sorry. He is a monster. Every time I watch him, I just think he looks better and better. Blue Meme said, some months ago, everyone would have taken Tielemans in a heartbeat. Listen, football fans, we're fickle, man. We like players in form. And he's not in form at the moment. He's had a poor season defensively. He's switched off a lot. When he doesn't have Ndidi next to him, who does a lot of the dirty work, he doesn't look quite as good. And that's what I'm saying. I think you have to babysit Tielemans sometimes a little bit. Sakin said would take Basuma over Tielemans. What about Cucurella? Good player. Good player. I think he could get a move soon. Would he come to Arsenal though and not have guaranteed football with Tierney? Sean said, why is it all gone quiet on Renato Sanchez? I've seen him being linked with a move to Barcelona, and I think his injury problems are why. Someone said, how old is Tielemans? I believe he's 24? 25. He's 25. In fact, he turned 25 yesterday. It was his birthday yesterday. Forget Tielemans, go all out for Pogba. Listen, I've said, man, I would take Pogba. I would take Pogba at Arsenal. I know a lot of people wouldn't take him. I would make him a contract offer. I'd say, listen, you fancy coming to your boyhood club? Said in an interview before that he's an Arsenal fan. He loved Thierry Henry. Do you want to move to London, play for Arsenal, show Man United what you're really about? Thomas Partey will do your dirty work. Boom. He's being linked with Man City at the moment. I mean, boy, they're saying his wife wants to stay in Manchester. You wait and see if he goes to Man City what Pogba's about, let me tell you. You see Pogba at Man City look a different player. Once he's in a team that can keep possession. Pogba is too big for us. Yeah, look, I'm being honest. If he's got City, PSG, Juventus, Real Madrid all trying to get him, we're not getting him. John said Pogba is washed up. Wait until he goes to City or someone and see what he's about, man. But I hear you, he ain't going to come to us. Owen said, remember Awar, what happened to him? Hottest young midfielder in Europe, now gone real quiet. And it sounds like they're trying to get rid of him as well. So he could be signed. La Pioche, according to Saeed. Yeah, we haven't seen that. Big up Nelson. Thank you for the super chat, bro. He said his dad has a season ticket at West Ham. Reckons Basuma is the best player he's seen this year. Honestly, I'm sure everyone in the comments has watched a live game. Watched him yesterday against United. Bossed it. McTominay and them, man, they can't live with him. Watched him against Tottenham. Beast mode. Watched him again. He's a monster. He's got to get signed. I cannot believe. If I'm Man City, I take him as a Fernandinho replacement. If I'm Liverpool, I think he could push Henderson out of the team. Chelsea, they're talking about Jorginho going and players like that. Listen, he might not fit every system, but he gets into most of these teams. Tottenham, he walks into that midfield. He walks into Arsenal's. He is a beast, mate. Absolute beast. Listen, I said yesterday, I won't say too much about Man United getting battered by Brighton 4-0 and bringing on Harry Maguire to make sure they don't lose 5 or 6-0 and Ronaldo having 12 shots on goal and laughing at his team when they went 3-0 down. I said I wouldn't talk about it. So I'm going to stick by my word. I'm not going to talk about it and we'll move on. We'll move on from it. Champions League Varane. Looking more like Conference League Varane this season. That's what Man United do to you, man. Do you know what I mean? I think they're in a bigger mess than Arsenal. They're in a mess. Individually, they got some talents, but boy, that boy Ten Hag's got a big job on his hands, man. Big job on his hands. No player in the world is bigger than any club, but I totally agree with that. I said, you literally just gave the summary. Hey, come on, man. You know what I'm doing there. Ronaldo went 3-0 down. He was like, what the hell am I doing here? I left Juventus for this. Ronaldo was like, listen, man, I'm ringing my agent as soon as this game finishes. I'll be interested to see if Ronaldo stays there because I don't see him staying at Man United. I just don't see him playing Europa League. Ronaldo, Europa League. Come on. Big up to Buenos Aires Gooners. Bless up Curtis. Come on, you effing Gooners. 3 points today. Please. Please. We have to win this. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about this game. I really am. Curtis Shaw, let it pop off if Arsenal win. Ronaldo and Messi are bigger than most clubs. Nah, they're not, man. They're not. It depends what club, but they're monsters in their own right. We know that. Ronaldo playing the Conference League. Yeah, I can't see him going Weatherspoons away at 4 o'clock on a Thursday afternoon, you know. Ronaldo will go back to Madrid. I can't see Madrid going back in for him, you know. Madrid are ruthless, man. They're going to go for Mbappe and Haaland, and I think they want Rudiger. I can't see them going back for him. Maybe if Zidane was there. Phillips and Basuma. Listen, I said it. This guy Basuma is a monster. And Phillips at Leeds, I like him. I like him. If Leeds got relegated, you get him for cheap. All about those inches today, man. We were talking about it yesterday, man. The Any Given Sunday speech from Al Pacino. One of the best. One of the best. Mikel the Cone Man said Ronaldo away at Dundalk. It just wouldn't work, would it? How's it going to work? Trouble said, I'm sick of Arteta. Get the fraud out. Pepe. Pepe basically doesn't play for Arsenal anymore. He just sits on the bench until he leaves. Danny Welbeck's in the chat. Curtis, would you take Cucurella? I like him. I like him. I think he's a good player. I would take him at the right price. Yeah, inches, pause. Yeah, relax. Yeah, it's a Sunday, man. You know, day of rest. I'd love to see Dele Alli relegated. I think Dele Alli's career is only going one way, unfortunately. Ronaldo is a tough spot. Can't join a team that finished second, drop down to 6th or 7th, then jump ship. Ruins the GOAT conversation. The thing is, Ronaldo can say, I've done my job. Ronaldo's got 20 goals this season. I've done my job, mate. They're bums, mate. They can't do it. They can't defend. They don't create. I've scored 20. I'm CR7. I move. Go PSG. I think if Mbappe goes Real, Ronaldo, go PSG. Ronaldo, Neymar, and Messi. That would be unbelievable. And you know PSG, they're a PR club as well. They just want to sell shirts. So get Ronaldo to replace Mbappe. Curtis, the team's warming up and Tommy's at left back. Ooh, now have they thrown a spanner in the works? We're all thinking Cedric at left back. That's how they listed it. Are they going to go Tomiyasu? Because he might think Rafinha is that dangerous. I need to put him against the more defensive-minded fullback. That would be interesting. Mbappe staying at PSG. If he stays at PSG, I think he's made a huge mistake, Mbappe. Get out of that French league. You've won it. You've dominated it. You ain't going to win the Champions League with them. Get out. Go to Madrid. Chapeau to Brighton yesterday. Hey, you tip your hat to that Brighton performance. They bossed it. Absolutely bossed it. Peter said, Big C, how about you taking over Edu's position? You could call your channel YouTube Sporting Director. Listen, I'm ready, man. I know what players we should sign. I'll negotiate properly as well. I'd play Tommy at left back too. People saying they agree with it. Tomiyasu is both footed. That's going to be interesting. I mean, I'm looking here. Even on One Football, they're saying Tomiyasu's at right back, but apparently he's warming up there. Camavinga and Tchouaméni are ballers. I would love both of them at Arsenal. Rafinha to replace Pepe, possibly, on that right wing. If they get relegated, I think you'd get him for cheap as well. Big C, let's get these 3 points. Listen, we have to win this game. We have to. We got an absolute, probably the biggest North London derby in 5 or 6 years on Thursday. We cannot go into that game on the back of a negative result. We have to win this game and handle business. Handle business. Tomiyasu plays centre-back for Japan's national squad and Bologna. If so, it makes sense. Yasser said, yo, Curtis, the kids are watching your videos. They said, I hope to meet you and sign an autograph. Hey, come on, man. Big up to the family, Yasser, man. Hope you're well. Tchouaméni and Kante. Kid, he wants him in the Chelsea team. Aqualife said, Curtis, I would give Pogba a contract to never reach out to Arsenal ever again. I take it you're not a big fan. Yeah, poll results. Let me end that poll. Big up for reminding me of that. So we're doing, what are we saying here, people? Where's the results? 52% would sign Yuri Tielemans. 48 wouldn't. So it's neck and neck. For me, 40 million's too much. Simple as that. He's not 40 million with a year left on his contract. Can you sing You'll Never Walk Alone just one more time? I can't do it, Michael. I can't, man. I can't. I have to be in the moment. I felt, I was passionate about Liverpool yesterday for 90 minutes only. I can't do it. Benito said, what's your first video yesterday? Camera quality was looking like a 1980s. You've come a long way, bro. Love the content. Big up, man. That was, I don't know what phone I had back then, but it was an old phone. Do you know what I mean? Just leaning it on the steering wheel. It was all mad. But we come a long way, man. Community have been amazing, and we keep moving, keep progressing, Pogba looked good enough for Pep, so good enough for Arteta. Yeah, I would take him. As I said, I would take him. Andy said, Big C, the most positive energy Arsenal fan presenter. Love watching your streams, even as an AC Milan fan. Love your sarcastic comedy. Hey, big up, man. AC Milan are flying, by the way, aren't they? I think Inter came back yesterday. I'm just looking. Yeah, you're a point behind with a game in hand. So big up, man. Listen, I always say, during the week, before games, after games, I'll give you my opinions. But on a match day, I support the team. I go crazy. I'm passionate like all of you. So, we got to hopefully push them on to victory today. Big up Johnny who said, see you, net. Best community in the world. Say it again. Say it louder for them at the back. I love our watch along. Exactly, man. Come on. It's our watch along, people. It's ours. Might buy a Tomori AC Milan shirt. I think Chelsea made a big mistake letting him go. I don't know why he doesn't get in the England squad as well. Man's like top of Serie A, and you're picking man like Connor Cody and Tyrone Mings. Make that make sense. Ruboy said, Super Kev, Sean Wright Phillips previewing the game on TV. Yeah, man, big up Kev. I know Kev's doing a couple of games. I think he's doing the Everton game, last game of the season on Sky. And yeah, big up Kev, man. He's getting that work. He's getting that work, man. Big him up. Lucas said, as a Chelsea fan, Curtis Shaw is underrated YouTuber. You deserve all the success that comes your way, my friend. Hey, I appreciate that, man. Kind words, man. Appreciate that. Thank you to everyone. And big up yourself. CJ Gunners, big up all the way from Jamaica. Big up Yardman Settings. Lord Benter said, Arteta looked drunk. Hey, however we need to win, we win. But I remember Paul Gascoigne said he was drunk once for Everton. And he was drinking mouthwash on the way to the game to stop the manager smell his breath, and he got man of the match. So, hey, whatever Arteta needs to do, man. Big C, bring back the clock. Oh, man, the clock days, man. And it was all mad, wasn't it? It was all mad. I didn't have the most picturesque of backgrounds for football watch-alongs, man. There was a clock. I think my washing machine or the dryer was in the back. It was all mad, people. Big up from St. Lucia. Big up yourself, Dollar. Theo Hernandez to Arsenal. I would take him. He'd be expensive. And could you guarantee him football on a regular basis? Because he loves Kieran Tierney, but Tierney's injured a lot. Amo said different times. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Lynch said, Curtis, this is a classic case of play who's in front of you. And you know what? You are spot on. You are absolutely spot on. Today, let's not even think about that Tottenham game. Because all of a sudden, you start thinking about Tottenham, you mess up what's in front of you. And then Tottenham's a 10 times harder game. All Arsenal need to do is win this game. Nothing else. Nothing else. And you make a great point. Pat said, Big C, you should do some blogs from the ground. 100%, because I think next season, obviously with the Champions League, I'm going to try and go to some games. So if I do go to games, definitely match day vlogs. As I said, I'm hoping to get to Orlando in the summer for the Arsenal tour in America. So hopefully might see some of you over there, which would be great. Big up David, who said, big up from the Netherlands. Big up yourself, bro. Shaquille said, Latora Martinez to Arsenal. I would take it. I would take it. Aneurysm said, we're in the clock end. Hey, we're the clock end. Curtis stream. You know what? I'm North Bank, so I was thinking, we're the North Bank. We're the North Bank. Nah, man, big up yourself, man. Togetherness, people. Regan said, Kev is an awesome guest to have on, repping well, enjoying having Curtis on the Mac and Kev on the TV. Let's go, boys. Martinelli and Nketiah to net both. I hope so. Big up, Regan. Appreciate that. I've always rated this brother channel. Hey, that's how it is, man. What we say in the confines of this channel, it stays in here. It's a safe place, you know. Whatever we say, it doesn't go outside of here. Roll said, United fan, Curtis is a man of the people, best watch along in the business. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Eunice said, hello, Big C. Thanks for the live stream. Thoroughly enjoying it. Thank you for tuning in. South London's finest. Big C, did you see Klopp moaning about Conte's style of play? He's always salty. I didn't like that from Klopp. I got to be honest, man. And listen, you know me. I don't want to come on here and give them lot down the road any praise, but Tottenham played well. They played well. I think they should have beaten Liverpool. Liverpool put about 25 crosses in. They won every header. They hit them on the break. Højbjerg should have scored the winner. So for Klopp to come out and just say they're playing long ball, I think he should have looked at himself. Why did he not bring Origi on and put some height into the penalty area? I think Liverpool bottled it yesterday. I think they were tired, and I think he should have changed the way they set up. So, yeah, Jurgen was a bit salty. Chavoy said, love your content as a Chelsea fan. Big up, man. Appreciate that. Sam said, how many goals does Nketiah need to be offered a new contract? Listen, I don't think he even needs to score anymore. He's going to be offered a contract anyway. This manager loves him. Shark Karali said, I'm recovering from fever, bro. Please pray for me and we win this match there. I hope you get better soon, man. Hope you're well. And hopefully Arsenal win and cheer you up, you know. Big up, man. Hope you get better soon. Curtis, I agree. People, come on, man. You have to be for the people, you know. Mentally and physically fatigued. Fair play, Tottenham. Yeah, I thought Liverpool looked tired. I did. But they've got a good squad. Maybe you should have rotated a little bit more. Louis said, Big C, what are your thoughts on the Arsenal anthem, The Angel by Lewis Dunn? I think it's decent. I don't know it word for word yet, so you ain't going to see me belting out the lyrics, but I've listened to it a couple of times. We're 6 minutes till kickoff, people. Teams are in the tunnel. Clement, big up, bro. He said, looking like Tomiyasu's at left back and Cedric at right back, according to Charles Watts in the pre-match warm-ups. Yeah, big up Craig, man. Craig let us know earlier in the comments that he was warming up at left back. Our bench looks like a crew of under 23s and a few veterans. Big C, yesterday Wolves celebrated last-minute goal like they'd won the Champions League. Yeah, you know what they say, man. Don't point with dirt on your hands, you know. They moan when we celebrate. They're running around like they've just, you know, won something. But, hey, we don't complain. I don't care. I don't care. Leave them to it. I was glad they equalised, but the celebration, yeah, you know, we ain't going to cry about it. I think I found your intro theme tune. Yeah, because I couldn't find the name of it. The way they list it, it just puts it in a genre and it didn't tell me the name of it when I looked. See you at halftime. Big up Jay Dizzle. Enjoy the game, everyone. We're looking for 2,000 likes, people. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already as well. And big up everyone watching on Twitch and on YouTube. Appreciate the support. We are 5 minutes till kickoff. You've seen the teams. Let's go through the teams once again. Arsenal lineup. Ramsdale in goal. Tomiyasu, we thought at right back, but apparently he warmed up at left back in the warm-up. Would make sense. Rafinha plays right wing, so maybe we need the stronger defender at left back. So maybe Tomiyasu at left back with Cedric at right back. Nuno Tavares has been dropped. I agree with it. I do think he was poor against West Ham, and I think it is time to change that. Gabriel and Holding continue. The transplant boys at centre-back. Ben White hasn't recovered, hasn't trained with the team the whole week, although he has been training by himself. I think it makes sense to rest him, get him ready for the Tottenham game on Thursday. So the transplant boys at centre-back, Gabriel and Rob Holding. The Chuckle brothers in midfield, El Neni and Granit Xhaka. Odegaard in the 10, Saka on the right. Martinelli continues on the left. Wasn't great against West Ham, but he did get an assist. And Eddie Nketiah continues through the middle against the team that he was on loan at in the Championship. So he's going to have a point to prove. They sent him back early as well. Gorav said, Big C, Arsenal women lost the title by 1 point. Damn, that is painful. Lick the like button, people. Yeah, Harry, the game is on Sky Sports. Sky Sports Premier League for anyone looking. Anything but Nuno. Big up Figaloo said, big up bro all the way from Jamaica. Arsenal bench is Swanson, Patino, Salah Adine, Pepe, Lacazette, Leno, Lokonga, Smith-Rowe and Tavares. People, it's that time. Score predictions. 3 minutes to go until kickoff. I'm going for 3-1 to the Arsenal. Get an early goal and settle your nerves and win this game. Get the job done. If we're going to get Champions League, Leeds at home should not be a problem. You should be beating them. Then they have been in decent form, but they did get battered 4-0 by Man City last week, so their confidence will be low. Gelhardt, I believe, is not an out-and-out striker. I think he's a winger playing up front. They've obviously got no Patrick Bamford, so I'm going for 3-1. K-Dub 1-0, Jay said 1-0, Yaya 4-2, 3-0 said Zayan. Gunnar 8 said 3-0. Danny's going for 2-1 Leeds. Said we need the 3 points. Big up Danny, man. Leeds fan in it. Nakopa said 2-1 Arsenal. Esto going 2-1. ADT, same as me, 3-1. Goon Jack's going 2-1. Phillips will be huge. El Nenny said 6-0. Elliot Roberts, 3-1. Asgar's going for an Eddie Murphy hat-trick. Coming to America. Polymation, 3-0 to Arsenal. Oh my J's, 4-1. Sean's going 3-0. Danny Welbeck, 3-1. 4-1, 3. Most people are confident. Tribe's going 1-0. Jake's going 2-1. Manson 2-0. Chavoy's going 3-0 to Leeds. Lucas said 3-1 Arsenal. Arsenal Queen going for 2-0 to Arsenal. The players are in the huddle, people. I'm nervous. It's match day. It's huge. This is what we have to do if we're going to get into the Champions League. We have to be 3-point collecting. Come on, you Gunners. Big up, Broads. Hope you're well, my brother. 7-0 Bristol Rover settings. Looks like you haven't gone to the AFTV game today. But big up yourself. Always good to have you in the comments. I'm sure his Patrick Truman one-line jokes will be on their way soon. Yeah, man. 7-0 Bristol Rovers, man. Joey Barton. What a turnaround. Got them up on goal difference yesterday. Crazy. Cole said going to be a draw. Do you think us and the Spuds could get top 4? Chelsea looking dodgy. I don't think so. I think Chelsea will hang on. And we're underway, people. We are underway. Arsenal shooting from left to right towards the clock end. Massive game. I'm going for 3-1 to Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. We cannot be dropping points ahead of a game against Tottenham. Massive game. No, are you behind? No, should be all right. No stress, just play our best. I hope so. Come on, Arsenal. Come on! Let's do this. Get the 3 points and we move. And we keep it moving. What's Broad saying? Hope you're well, my bro. No, not going to that Vets game. Dear, they're playing against the local yard shop, man. Jerk chicken for the winner. Unable to watch due to power cuts. I'll keep you updated, Haroon, man. Hope all is well, bro. Come on, you Gunners. Should be absolutely rocking. It's a sunny day in the UK today. You know, Tottenham dropped points yesterday, even though it felt like a point gained for them. If we look at it in a positive way, they dropped 2 points. And we're obviously still 1 point clear of them. This is our game in hand. Gabriel, one thing I'm noticing here straight away is Tomiyasu is at left back. The second thing, Leeds are high pressing. They are high pressing as they're not allowing us to just get the ball. Gambi and Guna, I should have gone to the game. Emirates is lit today. These are games you really want to go to as a fan. Trust me, man. This is when it's rocking, you know. Rob Holding with a long ball over the top, looking for Saka. Up against Firpo. Ref, come on! He's pushed him over. Yes! Free kick to Arsenal. Come on! They were singing the song. What top you wearing? Yeah, this is the old one. Aubameyang FA Cup year, man. Free kick to Arsenal. Firpo. Oh, come on. The thing is, the linesman looked like he didn't want to give it. He was standing there staring at him. Free kick to Arsenal. Good crossing position, this. At the carpet. Peace on Earth said Highbury used to be my favourite away ground. Highbury was special. I know a lot of people think we shouldn't have left. I think we had to leave. I don't think a major club can have a 38,000-seater stadium. It's not big enough. But yeah, we need to create more history at the Emirates. Odegaard, in-swinging free kick. It's a big chance for Arsenal. 2 minutes gone. Transplant boys, come on. One of you flick it off the here in the corner. Here's Odegaard to take it. Begins his run-up. Whips it in near post. Flicked on. Goes up and over. Is that a corner? Is that a corner? Come on. No, it's not. The keeper keeps it in. Leeds are high pressing, people. Leeds are high pressing. Leeds won't keep that press up. They can't. They're not about that life. They're pressing like Liverpool press. So I don't see how they can maintain that. I saw an eagle on my terrace just before the match started. I think that's a good omen and we'll win. I hope so. Big up Omar in the chat. Hope you're well, bro. See you, net. I went for 3-1 to Arsenal. JS Slime said he'd eat his dinner off the Emirates pitch. He might have a bad belly after that, bro. Here's Rafinha. Oh, he's got past Tommy there. He gets away with it. Got away with it. Got the wrong side of him there. I think Tommy did just enough. And then he gets fouled. Free kick to Arsenal. And Rafinha there went on a little run. And I think Tomiyasu did just enough. Yaya said, do you think United will qualify for Europa League? West Ham got 2 games in hand. They got to win both. I think United will scrape it. I think they'll get 6th. Because West Ham play Man City in one of them 2. I don't think they'll win both of them. So I think United will get 6th Europa League. West Ham probably get Conference League. Morris said, I'm nervous. So am I. So am I. I'm more nervous than I expected to be. Big up King Mufasa. Hope you're well, bro. Thank you for tuning in. Power's back. Big up, man. Get that game on, man. But keep it locked on the stream, though, for the commentary. You know what I mean? Just mute it on the TV. That's why Tommy's there, though. Imagine Tavares. Because Tavares is clumsy. When you get wrong side of him, he tends to foul for some reason. Big up Andy L UFC is in here. He said, come on, Leeds. Listen, it's an open community here. We welcome everyone. But obviously, you know, today, I'd like Leeds to stay up, but today you gotta take the L, man. My uncle's actually a Leeds fan, so I know a lot about Leeds. But and I'd like Leeds to stay in the Prem. They're a big club. I'd much rather. Yeah! Oh my days! Eddie Nketiah! I've always rated him, people. Eddie Nketiah scores 1-0 to the Gunners. Unbelievable. The goalkeeper controls the ball. He's looking for the pass. He takes too long. And Eddie presses him and taps it into the net. Absolute catastrophe. Eddie Murphy, Sherman Klump, Axel Foley coming to America. Nutty Professor 2. Trading places. Eddie gets a goal. What is the goalkeeper doing? One touch. Oh, my days. Eddie. Come on. 1-0 to Arsenal. Let's go. What is the goalkeeper doing? Yes, come on. Keeper's out of it. Why is he doing the old, I can't celebrate because I was on loan there for 6 months? Bro, do me a favour. Oh, I can't celebrate because I was there on a short-term loan. 1-0. He's had a nightmare. You want to check his betting accounts, man. He's out again. Oh, that's dodgy goalkeeping, man. I don't know. Yeah, you know that's the new contract confirmed, don't you, people? He ain't going nowhere, man. He's getting a new 3-year deal tonight on about 70 grand a week. Eddie patting up. Man's going, oh, no, I won't celebrate. Bruv, you went there on loan for 6 months. It's not like you played for Leeds for 5 years and you absolutely love the club. Relax yourself, man. Celebrate. What happened to you? You only scored 3 goals this season. You ain't in a position to turn down celebrating. Celebrate. 1-0 to Arsenal. Come on. What a goal. And that goal should settle us. Everton beating Leicester away from home. Mikalenko. That's a massive goal for them. Yeah, fair. All right. He scored. I'll allow him. People saying I'm being harsh. That goalkeeper's definitely got a bet on us. Schoolboy errors. I'll take it, man. By any means necessary, people. Malcolm X settings. Why won't he celebrate? Leeds rejected your club. You know what I mean? Leeds said, go on, man. Go home. Go back. We don't even want you. A man saying, I can't celebrate. Relax yourself, man. Celebrate that Ross. Do you know what I mean? It's not like he played for 5 years for Leeds. Leeds are in the relegation zone now with Everton winning. As it stands, they're in trouble, man. Leeds fans really liked him. 6 months, man. Come on. I've had holidays last longer than that. Relax yourself. Went on loan and they dropped him. I'd be backflipping a knee slap. I'd be in front of him like, you know what I mean? I can't hear you. Now, listen, it is what it is. Maybe I had a great relationship with the fans. You know, sometimes fans take to you really quick. New 4-year contract on the way. Listen, I said before, he don't even need to score. He's going to get a contract. If he leads us to top 4, mate, he's getting a 4-5-year deal. We don't need a striker. We got Eddie. Saeed, honestly, I'm not even hating one bit. I just think he should have celebrated the goal. Man said, celebrate, you idiot. Listen, when you've scored 3 goals all season, I ain't about to start turning down the celebration. It's all mad. I'm running all over the place. Listen, if they give him a new deal... Oh! El Neni nearly found Odegaard. He better not get the number 14 shirt. I'm telling you. He better not. Thierry didn't put all that work in for Eddie to get the 14. And I just know Eddie's going to ask for the 14 as well. He's going to want 14 or Lacazette's giving up the number 9. Man said, do the Adebayor, run and celebrate in front of him. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get another goal. We go 2-0 up. I think we can finish them off. Champions League next season. Listen, long way to go, man. Long way to go. Here's Cedric for Arsenal. At right back, Saka. Got 2 players on him. Gets past 1. And they clear it. And goes out for an Arsenal throw. 14 should be retired. We should sign the goalie, the youngest goalkeeper in the Prem. We love that one, don't we? All we're the youngest. We're the youngest. Concentrating level needs to be on point. It does. It does. But this goal should settle us, you know. Eddie is elite compared to Lacko. That's how low the standards are, innit? 14 should be retired. Big up David. He said, I'm being a real douche today watching Arsenal while it's Mother's Day in Holland. And my wife is out with the in-laws, but it's worth it. Jeez. That's harsh. That's when I know you love your football, David. You know, you're putting all sorts in front. It's what we do, man. Here come Arsenal. Eddie does well. Look, they're applauding him. They love him. He's getting a 5-year deal. He ain't going nowhere. Here come Arsenal, left-hand side. Good play. Martinelli whips it in. Oh! Eddie Nketiah! Oh, my boy. He's doing it. Eddie. 2-0 to Arsenal. Goal scorer for Arsenal. I don't even know what number he is. We might as well just say 14. Eddie Nketiah. He scored again, people. He's on fire. Just the contract's already being written. My striker, that, you know. My striker. I think, see, I've been doing reverse psychology. Look at the run from Martinelli, by the way. Jeez, what a run by Martinelli. Makes that. Can he finish? See, give it a bit of a celebration that time. He's giving it all this. What's the difference? First goal, you can't celebrate. Big up Eddie, man. Let me put some respect on his name. He's doing bits. Eddie, again, big him up. He's going to lead us to Champions League, get a new 5-year deal, and wear the number 14 shirt. We can already see it, but big him up. I give him his credit, man. I give him his credit. Big him up. 2-0 to Arsenal, people. Eddie with 2 goals. No, it's crazy. Eddie with 2 goals, people. Wow, he's going to get a hat-trick. I can see it. 9 goals in 10 starts. Well, is that that's including Carabao Cup, right? He's going to lead us to Champions League, get a 5-year deal. We probably won't even sign a striker. Eddie Bombay. More than Lacko. Is that more than Lacko? No, Lacko's got 4 in the league, though. 14 shirts for Martinelli. It's true. Great assist by Martinelli. I told man about Martinelli. He's my favourite player. We can take these to the cleaners now, people. Seriously. Brilliant start. Come on. Brilliant start. Right. All jokes aside now. All my Eddie jokes aside. Man said Thierry and Nketiah. More than Lacko. Eddie's going to be the GOAT. Listen, I always say, people, I say this all the time. I'm always prepared to eat humble pie. But what I would say is, still be careful with how you view what Eddie is doing right now. I would still sign 2 strikers in the summer. I still wouldn't keep him. Odegaard, what a ball. Martinelli, oh, he's tackled. We're cooking, people. Oh, he's given a free kick. Thomas, big up for the super chat, bro. Man said Thierry Nketiah, my number 14. Eddie is like a new signing. He's going to score a hat-trick. I can see it already. He's going to score a hat-trick. I'm calling it from now. Saka, Eddie, and Emil Smith. Here we go again. Cedric. Oh, cross his block corner. We're cooking. We're absolutely cooking, people. Eddie has paid his phone bill. He's paid all right. Oh, Everton... Leicester have equalised, apparently, against Everton, people. Eddie is cooking. We're finally taking advantage of defensive mistakes. Exactly, that's what you have to do. Oh, my J's, get the contract out. Put whatever numbers he wants on it. Eddie's back. Eddie at the wheel. EM14. Oh, my days. Now, big him up, man. Big him up. He's doing his thing. Penalty box striker who will not carry the weight, but Eddie will score. But feed the Eddie and he will score. Now, big him up, man. I respect it. He's done his thing since he's come in. Kasari said, man like Curtis, much love from Uganda. Big up yourself, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. We need to up the goal difference. That's a good point because I think we were 7 behind Tottenham. If we can get maybe 4 goals or something, we can beat these 3 or 4-0. Get closer. North London forever, man. Hey. Eddie, I hope Eddie gets a hat-trick. I really do. I hope he do. I want us to batter these lot. I think our game... at their place and Norwich were our 2 biggest wins of the season. Leeds' defence is terrified. Eddie's on fire. It's crazy. Listen, big him up, man. Go and get your hat-trick. I'm so happy. 14 minutes gone. Arsenal lead 2-0. Leeds haven't had a shot. They have had more possession. They haven't had a shot on or off target. No touches in the opposition box. They look poor. I want to see a 3-4, 5-0 here. Like you say, Big C, availability is the best ability. 100%. 100%. Come on, press. Win the ball back. Come on, keep on them. Don't let off. Goes out for a throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Great stop. Great stop. Listen, big him up. Lead us to the top 4, Eddie, man. Lead us there. Give us 6-0, Eddie. Listen, he's going to get a hat-trick today. I'm calling it. Eddie, I've always rated him and Nketiah. I told you, this is our safe place. What we say here stays here. I've always rated him. That's the slogan. Oh, Eddie was pressing there. He slipped over. Do you think we should have been using Eddie earlier? Possibly. Possibly. Listen, Laka was having a decent spell at one stage where he was getting assists and getting the odd goal. But then there was a point where he just wasn't doing enough. So I think it probably came in at the right time, you know. K. Hay said, Grenada Gooners, big up Eddie, big up Big C, best content creator globally. Appreciate that. 2,500 of you in here. Amazing support. As Gabriel puts in a rash challenge on the halfway line, doesn't get booked. He does get booked. What a silly tackle. See, that's the problem with Gabriel. That's my one problem with that guy. Defenders have to understand you don't have to win the ball every time. Every time Gabriel sees the ball, it's like a raging bull running after a red rag. He needs to calm down a little bit. You don't even have to slide tackle there. Just stand up. Lacazette just didn't shoot. Broad said, surely he's earned a green screen appearance. Nah. We got to get top 4. He's got to go and mash down Tottenham on Thursday for that. Stay on your feet, Gabby. Far too rash. He is. You didn't even need to tackle it. 1 point away from Chelsea. Long way to go. Jake said that heat down in Orlando will be good for the team. 90% humidity. I'm hoping I'm there, man. I need to see some heat, man. Lizard King, 3rd spot. Here we come. Hey, man, listen. Let's not get carried away. Long way to go. Long way to go. But listen, hopefully, it's, as we always say, it's always good to look ahead and see if you can catch teams and so on and so forth. But just get top 4. If that ends up being 3rd, it's a bonus. You know, that's all it is. It would just be a bonus. Here come Arsenal. Left-hand side, Martinelli. Get at him. Luke Ayling in the penalty area. Skips him. He does well, Ayling, to be fair. They doubled up on him. Retains possession. That's a foul. Hits the byline. Martinelli whips it in. Oh! Just over Eddie. What great football. Great football. Good play, Martinelli. Good positioning by Eddie at the back post. It's just maybe he could have gone with his head. He tries to bring it down now. He's stretching a little bit. Good start to the game, Arsenal. 17 minutes gone. Arsenal 2, Leeds 0. Eddie Nketiah with both goals, man. Doing his thing. TMB, thank you for the super chat. Said Gabriel is emotional, man. Damn, he needs to relax. Someone's got to tell him you have not got to win the ball every time. You do not. You know, he's got a yellow card for no reason. Yasin said, need to see a Martinelli and Saka goal to boost that morale ahead of the North London derby. Good point. Gabriel is a liability at times. I've seen weaknesses from him in the last few months. Rob Holding does well there to clear it. Leeds on the attack. Leeds have been poor so far. Very poor. Tomiyasu clears. Does well up to the halfway line. And Leeds retain possession. I think Magalhaes wants to join Chelsea next season. Nah, man. But yeah, he needs to be careful with that rash defending. Oh my Jays, thank you for the super chat, bro. Said El Neni has some decent passing in his locker. Earl said, Eddie to blouse and skirt. This man, Eddie, a run things. Go on, Eddie. Show them where you met from. Boy, straight Jaloff thing, you know. The man straight Jaloff. Wasim said, you missed Troy's super chat. Let me scroll through. Big up Wasim, man. Sometimes they just, I don't even see them on the screen sometimes. Let me go back. Troy, there we go. Oh, you put it earlier, right? Oh, no, it's my girl's lucky bikini shining again. Best birthday. Yeah, man. The bikini's doing well. Rafinha whips it into the back post, over hits it, and goes out for a goal kick. Big up Troy, and as we said earlier, happy birthday. Big up your damn self. Hopefully Arsenal make it an even better birthday. All right, that Cruz, they've won their group, so they're through to the quarterfinal. So there's my update. They've won their group, which is good. They're playing a year above as well. Omar, in honor of my hero, Eddie Nketiah, I donate this. Yo, Omar's living the high life. Big up yourself, Omar, man. Big up your damn self. Alfred said, Curtis, you say Jesus would score more if given an entire season of starting. I feel the same thing from Eddie if given the entire season. I listen, I'm bigging up Eddie for what he's doing. Eddie can't be our first choice striker if we're in Champions League. He just can't. I hear what you're saying. You give him 38 games. I think he would score more, but I don't think it would be enough. You know, I don't think it would be enough. Curtis, you need some Nketiah merch. Boy. Maybe if he signs a new contract, we'll do some. Big up Cruz. Yeah, man. Big up community. I'll keep you updated. Buy us 6 more. 1 for every day. 1 for every game anyway. Get us in the top 4. We need a third. I think the third goal finishes them. 2-0 kind of does, but at 2-0, you know 1 goal gets you back into it. So the third, and I think they're finished. Leeds look pretty poor. I expected a lot more energy from a team fighting to stay up. I really did. Pez Master Bizzle said, I missed a super chat. Apologies. I did scroll through. I saw your original message. I couldn't see it. I don't know if I missed it. Just put the same comment in just as a normal comment. I'll make sure I read it. I honestly didn't see it. I scrolled all the way back up. The comments are flying in, so apologies. Shaquille said, it doesn't make sense. You focus on 4th. We have to focus on 3rd. So if that doesn't work, I hear you. I hear you in that. Aim high. If you fall a bit below, you still get top 4. Brilliant play, Martinelli there. He's at it today. Garbo said, my nerves are gone. We can't afford to let these back into the game. Hopefully we bag another 1 or 2 to seal the 3 points. I have to say, and I don't want to tempt fate, Leeds look poor. Leeds look very flat. And kind of look as if that Manchester City game is still weighing on them. Saka at the byline. He's got support from Odegaard. Lays it off to Odegaard. Oh, my days. Oh, Odegaard. Cedric, puts it over. Wow, I'm telling you, that is great football. Odegaard, the ball came out to him, went to shoot, flicked it over the defender's foot. What a ball by Cedric into Saka. Gets to the byline, waits for Odegaard, lays it off. He just scoops it over the defender, pulls it back, looking for Eddie for the hat-trick. It's just in front of him, gets cleared, and Cedric's shot goes over the bar. Great football. It's a pity we couldn't score there, man. That could have been game over. Could have been game over. Big up Curtis. Awesome game. Let's punch up the like button. Lick down that like button, people. We're currently 4 points clear of Tottenham. It's good stuff, people. You should be in a great mood, Arsenal fans. Who Who scored? Eddie got 2, man. Can you believe it? Edward with 2 goals for the Gunners. Big him up, yes. Cedric is a Tesco Suarez. Do you want 3rd place? 100%. If we can get 3rd, then great. It would be great to say we finished above a team that were basically title challengers at the start of the season, according to most of us. Yeah, that scoop from Odegaard was filthy, bro. Proper filth. Oh my Jay said, when the sun shines on the carpet like this, you know you'll be... It's different, innit? There's no place like the Emirates on a sunny day. It's just made for it. It's just made. Here's Xhaka, 25 yards out. Oh my days. Odegaard, Saka, shoot straight at the keeper. It's blocked. Odegaard with a great flick there, and it's cleared for a throw-in. Odegaard starting to ball out, people. Like you said, oh my Jay, sunshine on the carpet is wild. Alfred, big up yourself, bro. It doesn't have to be enough if our wingers are scoring 10 to 15. The difference is not many big strikers are coming in to do the work rate Eddie gives. You may not get the work rate, but I think you get a higher level of quality. If you buy a Nunez or you buy someone like, what a ball, Odegaard. It overhits it slightly. Oh, yeah, ref, get the card out. Ayling has wrote off Martinelli. Rafinha and Tomiyasu going mad. I think Arsenal are looking for a red card. Ayling gets a yellow right in front of the Leeds fans. Gabriel saying, come on, man, what you doing, bro? I'm from the favelas. You better be careful. Martinelli down by the touchline. Ayling comes flying in. Wow, that is reckless. That is reckless. He just slides in. Nah, come on. Where's VAR, man? You could break his leg doing that. Yep, there we go. VAR check. That, to me, is a red card. That, to me, is a red card. That's a red. I'm sorry. People, my commentary's turned down. So if you hear this before me, let me know. That is out of control. Stood showing. Come on, that's a red, man. Get him off. I'm glad they're replaying it a lot. Nah, man, he doesn't get the ball either. Get him off. This game's secured if this is a red. 2-footed, out of control. Come on, do something. Yeah. Yellow cut. Oh, no, he's being told to look at the screen. Here we go. Come on. Super Luke Ayling. He's one of our own. He's done it on purpose, mate. He's a boy that he played for Arsenal in his younger days. Come on, ref. Ayling, get him off. Leeds captain as well. It was his inside job. Here we go. Referee over by the screen. I'm not even joking. This is a red. This is a red for me. I've always rated VAR. That is out of control and reckless. He's jumped. He's off the floor. What's man doing? Jonathan Edwards, triple jump. Man's trying to win the gold medal. Doesn't win the ball. That is a horrendous tackle. Come on, ref. You can see what's going on. Stood showing, off the floor. How many more times do you want to see it? The ref's not sure. I can tell you for certain. He's looking at it too many times. What's he doing? Come on. What's he doing? No yellow. I think he's off. Yeah. What's going on here? I don't know what's happening. He's booked Rafinha. What's going on with Luke Ayling? I'm confused, people. It's a red. Send him off. Yeah! Come on! Woo! Yes! Red card. Yes! Here we go. Red card, Ayling. Former Arsenal player. Come on. Get him off. Leeds down to 10. Oh, man, I missed the super chat. I was on it. I didn't even read it. Apologies. Game over, by the way. Goalie and Ayling don't want Tottenham in that top 4. Where's the other one? Someone said I missed one from TMB. Apologies, bro. I'm distracted here. I know we want the red, but thank God Martinelli is still standing. Good point. It's a terrible tackle. Awful tackle. Glad Martinelli is okay. Should be game over. That should be that, people. 10 men, 2-0. It should be a wrap. Right, let me get back to the comments. Eddie is going to score 6, I'm telling you. Luke Ayling, yeah, he played for us. Probably an inside job. It's a free kick to Arsenal down by the corner flag. I think, yeah, Leeds are making a change. We need to smash Leeds and get the goal difference up. Come on. I'm looking 5-0 here, people. I can't lie. We're 7 goals behind Spurs. I'm looking for a 5-0. Get us 2 goals behind them. End the stream with... Shall I just end it? Shall I run back to Cruiser's tournament and end the stream? I swear down I should. Ayling knows his colours, man. He knows his colours. In-swinging free kick. Martinelli to take it. Thankfully, is all right. 28 minutes gone. Game should be over. 2-0 up. Down to 10 men. Goalkeeper flaps at it. I think that's gone out. Ain't that another corner? Nah, maybe he missed it. That Meslier in goal for Leeds looks dodgy as anything, man. Oh, I think he missed it. 4 minimum. You're right, man. Now we need 10. Let's see if anyone spots the other ex-Arsenal player in the Leeds team. Who's the other one? Ayling. Greenwood on the bench. I know Greenwood on the bench. I don't know if there's another one in the starting 11. I know Sam Greenwood on the bench. Good chance to cover up the goal difference. Rafinha was lucky to stay on. Right, how many are we going to win by? Yeah, Greenwood. Hat-trick. Eddie will get a hat-trick. This game's light work, man. Curtis Ayling must play against Chelsea. Sorry, Leeds, it's not personal. It's one of them, innit? I actually want Leeds to stay up. No disrespect. I'd rather Burnley went down, but they're going to have to hold smoke today. They're going to have to hold real smoke. I want 7-0. There will be a second red. They're all over the place. Rafinha got booked. And, yeah, Bristol Rovers, man. We're looking for a 7-0 here. Here's Gabriel. Poor pass. He gets away with it. Everton winning 2-1, said Snake Eyes. Big for them. That'll be a massive... I think they can beat Leicester. Leicester obviously lost midweek to Roma. They'll be tired. They'll be down that they're out of Europe. Who scored for Everton? Is there other games at the moment? Oh, West Ham beating Norwich 2-0. Norwich are a mess, aren't they? Who scored for Leicester? Patson Dakar. Can't see who got the second goal for... Oh, Holgate. Mason Holgate. Good friend of man. Good friend of Fran. Fran's good friends with him. Last time you'll see Leeds in the Prem for a while. I think if Leeds go down, they're not coming back up for a long time. I agree with you. I just think they could fall apart for a few years. Rodgers getting the sack. I think he's done all right, Rodgers, man. I'm not sure if I'd sack him if I was Leicester. I'd give him another year. I think he's done all right. He won an FA Cup. I think they got into Europe for a couple of years. Got to say, I'd give Rodgers another year at Leicester. I don't know if Leicester... I think they've had a pretty bad year this year in the Prem. But I'd give Brendan one more season and see what he does. Curtis, if Xhaka made that challenge, it would be a straight red, no VAR. Listen, as long as they got to the right outcome, that's the whole point of VAR. But I hear if it was Xhaka, he would have just ran over with a red card out. But it is what it is, as long as we get there. Eddie, I humbly submit. The boys are hyped. Arteta signed. Great game. Maybe it's the contract. Maybe Arteta's contract's inspired us to go to that next level, you know. Maybe. You never know. If this team loves the manager, it would motivate you to see your manager sign a new deal. It really would. This is the exact game we needed before Spurs can take Saka and Odegaard off at 70. Yeah. This, to me, like, I want Pepe to get sufficient game time today. I'm talking 30 minutes. Like, give Saka a break. Here's Martinelli. He's cooking. Overlap. Oh, doesn't see him. Cuts inside. Granit Xhaka, left foot. No, clips it with his right foot. Man, like, even there, right? Oh, Leeds are bad. Leeds are so bad. I didn't know Leeds were this bad. I know they're down to 10 men. They're going to look bad now. But even with 11, they look dreadful. I worry for them, man. I think Burnley have got more fight in them. Like, Eddie, is that a foul? Ref says no. Pepe ain't coming on. Nah, Pepe needs a run out, man. Pepe needs 30 minutes today, man. Riddler said, Curtis, put some respect on Eddie's name. He's doing his thing, man. Leeds are going down. Listen, Leeds have got a couple of games that are winnable. I think they got Brighton at home, but then you look at the way Brighton played yesterday. Not overly confident. It's kicking off, Xhaka. And who is that? Click or someone? They're all squaring up. Pull Xhaka away, man. Don't let him get booked. The guy, is it Click? Mateus Click or something? He's been booked. Leeds are shocking. Leeds might get another red card, I'm telling you. I'll tell you one thing. Xhaka, he doesn't react too bad there. Stays pretty calm for Xhaka. Surprised Xhaka didn't headbutt him. He did well. Pepe to get a brace. Rest time. Nah, I hear you on that. Take Tomiyasu off. 20 minutes to go. We got to play against man like Son and that Kulusevski on Thursday. Make your subs early this week. Rafinha has a horrible attitude. Don't want him anywhere near Arsenal. He's a big fish in a small pond, isn't he? So maybe he's getting ahead of himself, you know. We won't truly know how good Rafinha is until he goes to a higher level. Then we'll see what he's about. With that horrible goal difference, Leeds deserve... Yeah, their goal difference been awful. The contract cone, man. If he gets top 4, I suppose people say he's earned it, you know. Simple as that. Cedric does well. The game's gone real flat. I can't lie. The game feels so flat. If we get another goal, Xhaka should be taken off to protect him from the yellow. I mean, give Lokonga a run out. You got Lokonga on the bench. This player's there, man. Xhaka didn't choke slam him. He kept his head. That's pretty good for Granite. Smash the likes, people. 2,850 of you in the chat. Amazing support. I got to be honest, and I'm saying it, and you shouldn't say it, but this game should be wrapped up. We're 2-0 up. Leeds are down to 10 men. They've had Luke Ayling sent off, former Arsenal player. And this game should be a wrap. This should be a case of how many, not, if. I'd like to see Arsenal get 4 or 5 goals here. We'll be doing a watch along for the FA Cup final. I would say yes. It's a big game, isn't it? Yeah, why not? What day is the cup final? Is it on the Saturday or the Sunday? It's on... Yeah, I'll be doing that. What's that? 4:45 kickoff on Saturday. So yeah, next Saturday, Craig, and everyone tuned in. We'll be doing the FA Cup final watch-along, definitely. Chelsea against Liverpool. So next Saturday, we'll be doing that. Poor Jesse Marsh. Jesse Marsh looks like Jeremy Kyle. 1 point behind Chelsea. Listen, chase him. See if we can get him. Coman music. He's loving it, man. Big game on Thursday. Now I am starting to think about the Tottenham game. I can't lie. Let's see. Arsenal fans singing "You Are Going Down." They're in trouble, man. They're in big trouble. Long ball. Leads on the break here, though. Don't do anything stupid. There's no way we should be conceding against 10 men. Saka falls over there. Harrison. Good defending, Cedric. Really good defending, Cedric. Not something I say too often, but that is quality. Always rated him, Arteta. Yeah, I'll throw that one out if we get top 4. Can we just sub all our team off? 100% he needs to make his changes early and take players off, give them a rest. Saka, for me, I would take off. Maybe Xhaka, protect him from that yellow. And probably Tomiyasu, probably only just come back from injury. Maybe Gabrielli's on a yellow as well. Pity we can't make 5 subs now. Oh, Martinelli could be in behind. Martinelli's in. Tight angle. Oh, it's saved. Saka keeps it in. He's rolled Firpo. Ref! What's that? Is that a penalty or a free kick? This is going to be VAR. Saka rolls Firpo. He's fouled. Is it a free kick or a penalty? Initially, I thought it was a free kick. I got to be honest. Do you think the referee should have a mic and be heard by TV viewers? Oh, I think Martinelli could be offside in the first place. The only thing is a lot of swearing in football, man. I'm not sure you'd want that microphone to be heard by viewers. Saka... I think the foul was just outside. Pez Master Bizzle. If Isaac or David is 60 mil, how much for Eddie? We are spoiled as Arsenal fans for our youth recruitment. We should get behind Eddie and other loyal players. Listen, we are. Every time we're on the pitch, we support. We still got to be realistic about whether he's at the level. Now, Isaac, for me, I wouldn't be paying 60, 70 million for him. But we can buy a striker better than him. If you give him a contract and keep him as backup, then maybe that's a different convo. But I still think he should be third choice, not second. Deflection! Oh! Odegaard's free kick cleared off the line. That was actually a very good clearance. You going to the Spurs game? I don't think so. I've got a ticket for it, actually, but I'm not sure. I think my friend's going to take the ticket. Just because, I'm going to do the watch along. Might go Everton at home, last game of the season. Ball whipped in, up in the air, cleared away. Here's Tomiyasu. That was a good save. Big C, will you be doing Champions League? Come on, all day long, mate. All day long, Champions League final, FA Cup final. I will be doing watch-alongs, no doubt about it. Big, big games. Arteta is a happy man. Team winning here, shining beautifully in the Emirates sunshine. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest. I was even tempted to go to Paris for the Champions League final. Not even to go to the game. Just for the fan park and everything. But I've been looking it up, and first of all, the Eurostar prices have trebled because of the demand for tickets. And what I read was they're not even doing a fan park in Paris. So I'm not going to bother. But I will do a watch along for it, definitely. Khalid said we should score 6. Listen, this Leeds team is awful. They looked awful with 11 men. So 10 men, we should be turning them over. Xhaka shoots from long range and the keeper saves it. Curtis in Paris, man, I'm telling you. Zubi said, Big C, you're not allowed to go to the Tottenham game. We need your watch along. Yeah, man, listen, I'll be here. I was tempted to go, but I think I might go to the Everton game, possibly. Christian said, did you see the Canelo fight? Disappointed he lost, but he'll come back. Listen, I think I'm a massive fan of Canelo as a boxer. I just think it was the weight category. He couldn't handle it. You can't always just step up and beat everyone. It's different when you're moving up weight. These men punch hard, bruv. Long ball over the top. Eddie does well. Oh, is that really a foul? I don't know if that was a foul. Free kick to Leeds just over the halfway line. And it's a free kick to Leeds. Game's going a bit slow. 5 minutes till half-time. See, sometimes when you know a game's wrapped up. King, you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, bro. I share my season ticket. And the guy who I share it with, he said if I didn't go, he'd take it for Tottenham. If he doesn't take it and it's available, 100% I will message you. You can take it. Because Cruz has got football on Thursday. So I really need to go to it. And then obviously I'll get back and do the watch along. But I'll let you know. I'll definitely let you know. Fahil said, keep it up. Well done, my favourite team. The Gunners, big up, big up. 4 minutes till half time. Big C, Tomiyasu doing better than Tierney. He's doing well, but we don't need to slander Tierney, you know. Big C, if you went to Paris, you'd probably see Big Steve there. Do you know what? Fair play to Steve, man. He took his medicine well. Not easy to sit there, man, and have 4 or 5 people just dissing down your team for about 45 minutes to an hour. He took it. But, you know, he hands out a lot of smoke, so he was always going to get it, you know. Big C, will you be in the USA for pre-season? Hopefully. I need to get my tickets sorted, actually, for the games. I believe they're out now. I know a few people have said that they've already bought their tickets. Here's Martinelli, who looks sharp, finds Tomiyasu. Here's Martin Odegaard. Oh, he should have turned the other way there. Nah, he plays the wrong ball, goes out for a corner. Goal kick, sorry. Daniel said, telling people about Bivol, I rate Canelo, but I'm not biased. That's what most of these fans are. Don't want to break down how both fighters can win, just straight one-sided, and it's annoying. The Gunners on fire. This is light work for us today, man. I want to see Crawford Spence, 100%. If that fight don't happen, it's a disgrace. The tickets are out for Baltimore as well, Snake Eyes. I didn't even know that. I thought people said the Florida ones were. I didn't know Baltimore. See, the way I was planning it, I need to plan it different now because obviously internal flights. I don't know. How far is Baltimore to Florida, people? Any of my American followers, man, let us know. How far is that flight? Because I know America's huge, man. I'm assuming it can't be too far, surely. So weird to see Tomiyasu at left back. Ramsdale is reading a magazine. He might as well lay down. Chance. Eddie should have passed, bro. Martinelli was there for the pass. Does well, though. Retains possession. Finds Tomiyasu. 2-3 hours, people saying. Yeah, that's calm. That's calm. That's local for USA, isn't it? Here's Cedric. Whips it to the back post. Terrible cross. Goes out for a goal kick. Gambling, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. I just hope we smash Spurs. Would be amazing to secure champion. 100%, bro. 100%. 2.5 to 3 hours. That's calm, man. We need to be ruthless. We need to win 5-0. Sometimes sometimes the problem is when you know a game's kind of won, you take your foot off the gas a little bit. And that's what can happen, you know. I'm from Maryland, Curtis. 2 to 3 hours only. Yeah, man, that's happy days. He's showing Ben White sitting there. His missus, she's got her arm round him, man. She's like, what? She's letting everyone know. 2-hour flight. Chris said you ain't getting nowhere in 2 or 3 hours in the US flying at the moment. The airlines is total mess. Price for tickets for Florida. I think I looked somewhere about $45, somewhere about $85. I think the closer you were to the front, obviously they got a little bit more expensive. Hey, Ali G, relax yourself. Man, like Benjamin White, you know. Leeds have shipped 74 goals this season. They need to hold at least another 3 in this second half. Coming up, 45 minutes gone. 4 minutes added on because of the red card and the stoppages and all of that. Man said fish lips. John, you're harsh, bud. Fraser said, Curtis, I live 40 minutes away from Baltimore. If you want a place to stay. Hey, big up, man. Big up yourself. I don't know if obviously, if I come over, I do want to do the whole trip. I need to start planning. I need to get the tickets sorted out this week and that. Love Island man with a Love Island gal. Yeah, you know how it goes. You know how they are, man. Thought Benjamin does not watch. Yeah, I'm surprised he's watching the game. Maybe he's not watching it. Maybe he's just staring off in the distance, you know. Super chilled Sunday. This is the most relaxed Arsenal watch-along I've probably ever watched. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. 3 points are in the bag. It's all calm, people. Mr. and Mrs. White. I'm happy for Eddie. This will give him more confidence. Arsenal have had 57 shots on target from outside the box. That's better. We need to shoot more. I want to see more long-range shots, man. I want Arsenal to win goal of the season and them things. You never see it. TMB said, Eddie is a penalty box striker. Did you see he was fighting for the ball after that Odegaard free kick? Eddie and Lacazette are two sides of the perfect striker coin. By the way, switch stream to Cruz's game. I know, man, I know. Do you know what? If it wasn't so far away from where I was, I would have locked the stream off at half time and gone back there. But I think by the time I got back there, it would be pretty much wrapped up, I think. Here's Martinelli. He tries a little skill on Rafinha. Little Brazilian call-up thing there. But he loses it. She's making the girl no, come on. Hey, big up, by the way, TMB. Appreciate it. You're right. Yeah, like, a lot of people used to say that about Aubameyang and Lacazette. You say, listen, man, it's like the perfect striker being broken into two. Aubameyang was great on the shoulder when he had the pace and poaching. And Lacazette was great at coming short and holding the ball up. If you combine them, when they were both really at it, you would have a supreme striker. But there aren't many supreme strikers. That's the problem. Why not going for more goals? Listen, it's hard. I know from a fan's point of view, we're all going to sit here and go 5, 6, 7-0, destroy them. But sometimes as a player, you do kind of go down a gear because you think, you know what? Let me preserve my energy. Let me not get injured. Let me not tire myself out. I'm sure they'll get another goal, but they'll be wanting to just get out of this with no injuries or tired legs, rather than risking injury. I get it, though. As a fan, Odegaard, Saka, Xhaka, that is immense. Oh, unlucky. You miss the chances you don't take. Come on, we got nearly 3,000 people in the chat. Unbelievable. Minute till half-time. 3 minutes gone of the time added on. Xhaka into Saka. Into Xhaka. Xhaka, Saka, any other lacquer. Here we go. Cedric. Aye. Odegaard, we're balling. Whipped in. Oh, nearly an own goal. It's a corner. Yeah, listen, let me tell you something. 10 men is hard to play against. 10 men, they'll just put everyone behind the ball now. They'll defend for their lives. They just don't want to get battered now. And you got to move the ball quickly and be clever. And move them from side to side. Corner to Arsenal. Last chance before half-time. Who's taking it? Cedric. Smash the likes, people. We're looking for 2,000 likes. Nearly 3,000 of you in the chat. Unbelievable numbers. 50 odd on Twitch as well. In swinging corner. Cedric to take it. Can we get a third? Half-time will be straight after this. Cedric straight. Oh, the keeper flaps at it. Get it back in. Saka. Half-time. Half-time whistle goes, people. Arsenal 2. Leeds United 0. Leeds down to 10 men as well. Luke Ayling, former Arsenal player, sent off. And this game should be a wrap. It should be a case now of how many goals we win by rather than if we win. Come on, you Gunners. Goonjack said, you know what? One more goal, then I might sleep early. Got another job interview in 9 hours' time. Spot on, Curtis. Save the best against Spurs next game. Come on, you Gunners. And Kroenke out. Listen, good luck with your job interview, Goonjack. Big part of the community. Let us know how you get on. And own it, man. Own it. And, yeah, man. One more goal and it's a wrap. I'll drop my like at full time, Curtis, when the win is secured. I hear you. Hey, big up my like Tipper Irie in the chat. Big up yourself, my bro. He said, respect, Curtis. Keep it up, King. Original reggae artist from back in the day. If you know, you know, people. Tipper Irie, man. How did the crowd embrace the anthem? Yo, VT, I wish I could let you know. My volume is on 4 at the moment. I can barely hear what's going on. So you'll have anyone who watched in the comments. How did the Arsenal fans embrace the new anthem that they're kind of trying to use? Wow, they're in the semi-final. Oh, painful. I'm getting updates. Semi-final. Right, I'll keep an eye on that. I wish I could stream that. Eddie, E9, yo. Big up Tipper for real, man. Good luck for the interview, Goonjack. Big up. Michael Harris, yes, Big C in the community, all about managing the second half and conserving energy for Thursday. Looked like the anthem went down well. Let me get the halftime tweet out. Game should be done. We all want them to batter Leeds. But don't be surprised if they conserve energy for Thursday. Close it out. There we go. There's a tweet. Right, people, how are you feeling? I've never, ever been this relaxed during an Arsenal watch-along. I've never been this calm. The game feels like it's a wrap. Big up Runyan. Hope you're well, bro. Said, cruise to win today. I hope so. I hope so. Sometimes I call you Runyan. Sometimes I call you Runjan. Let me know. Which one's right? Runjan? Let me know. Appreciate the support as always, bro. We won 8. I'm telling you. I think Arsenal maybe get another 1-2 max. I don't think they're going to be reckless looking for goals. Laid back stream settings. I have to give Eddie his props. 2 goals. This is Sunday kickabout settings, man. Sunday kickabout settings. Oh, man. Cruz just scored in the semi-final. 1-0. Oh, my days. I'm not going to lie, people. I'm happy, but a little bit gutted that I'm not there. Oh, do you know what? They had a tournament about 2 weeks ago. They lost the final on penalties. So it was like heartbreak. All the kids were crying and everything. So, oh man, I'll be keeping an eye on that. I hope they win. Hope they win. Big up, big up, big up. Yeah, man. Bittersweet, you know. On one hand, I'm like, nah, man, I should be there. But it is what it is, people. Cruz moving like Nketiah. Come on, man. Big up Curtis Shaw TV. Hat trick coming for Eddie. Yeah, man. Listen, I hope Eddie gets the hat trick. Go and get the hat trick, man. I finally watched Friday After Next. Man, that movie was top quality, top flight security of the world, Craig. I don't know how Kolasinac didn't feature. I cannot believe, Shaquille, you've only just watched Friday After Next. What a film. I've watched that film about 50 times. Great film. One of the funniest films ever. Cruz is on fire. Your defense is terrified. You know what? That's the song we actually sing that for him. Osman said, big up Cruz. I appreciate that, bro. Jump in the car, man. Do you know what? It's not even worth doing. It's too far. I'd probably only just, I don't think I'd even get back there for it. I can't lie. Cruz Ema, yeah, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. Cruz doing bits. You love to see it. Cruzinho. Greg said, what did he say? Leeds can't afford to play defensively. They're in the danger zone. They already have a 36 goal difference, minus 36, and Everton have minus 90. But the thing is, if I'm the Leeds manager, I'm saying don't attack. Their goal difference is so bad, it makes no difference. They might as well just try and preserve their energy, Leeds. I got to be honest. Yeah, I'm going to upload if I'm hoping she's recorded some of the goals. I'll bang some up later. If I'm Leeds, I'm not going for it. I'll just sit back and defend and try not to lose more than 2-0. What's the point them running around desperately trying to score goals? They're not going to win. They might as well stay back. Wow. Just showing the first goal. What is the goalkeeper doing? How can he not see Nketiah's there? That's awful defending. The second goal is actually really good football. I didn't even see all this build-up. 4 or 5 passes. Xhaka into Martinelli. Stremps one, outpaces the second. Great ball. That is a brilliant goal, by the way. That is a brilliant goal. I didn't even see all that build-up in the run-up to it. They're gassing up Eddie on Sky as well. He's more than getting a new contract. Absolutely. If Arteta sees this, mate, he'll be foaming at the mouth. They can't get enough of him. Abdul said, we don't need goals. We only need to win the derby. Game over. We'll be happy to see you in Baltimore, Big Kurt. I live in there. Make sure you have space in your bags. We owe you a lot. Hey, nah, man, come on. It'd be great to see a lot of you if we're over there, man. These men are going to get contract extensions if they carry on. El Neni and Eddie, I don't want that, but glad they're doing well. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. If they lead us to top 4, I can see the manager just getting gassed, you know, and giving them both. Kevin Campbell looking sharp. Big up, Kev. Get that money, man. You know what I'm saying? Go get it. If you don't get it, they're going to give it someone else. Go get it. Kev apparently is on TV. I'm not sure what TV. What's the TV station? Is it Astro or one of them? With Sean Wright Phillips. So big up man like Kev. Clement said, Nketiah, El Neni and Odegaard have been the best players for Arsenal in the first half. Done well. Saka's looked lively. Martinelli's done well. Very good assist. And his dribbling caused the red card. Second half coming up after the break, people. Let Cruz Shaw be Cruz. Would be awesome to see him play for Arsenal someday. And Big C waffling when we ask for the inside scoop. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. How are we doing on the likes, people? How are we doing on the likes? I'm leaning on the community here. How are we doing? Let's have a look. We got 3,000 people in here. We should be hitting 2,000 likes. 1,300. Brilliant. Half time. We're over halfway. Astro Super Sport. There you go. Please do a stream with Ian Wright. Listen. The word's been put out there, right? He knows. It's just about timing. These things are very political. Let me tell you why, right? And I'll tell you. Ian Wright works for Arsenal, right? He works for Arsenal, does a lot of work with them. I think he has to be very careful what channels he goes on. It's all very political, people, all this YouTube and who can go on. Now, for example, if you go on a channel where that person has criticized the club or the manager or said things kind of going against them, I think sometimes they're a bit like, do we really want you to? Now, listen, if Righty wants to come on, he can come on. Simple as that. But there's politics behind it. I'm telling you, there is genuinely politics behind it. So, yeah, but listen, I'm hoping in the summer we can get him on it, so we'll see. Why are we slowing down, said Jasmeet. We could finish 5th on goal difference. Goals are there for the taking. Honestly, like I said, people, it's very difficult when you're in this situation because oh, my days, Cruz has scored again. $2-0. Oh. I'm gutted and happy at the same time. Oh, no. I'm hoping she's caught it on camera. Oh, it's all going off. It's all going off. 2-0 in the semis. Oh, video. Hold on. I'm going to try it. Let me see this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I want to try and show you. Holding him off. Oh, he's done a madness. He's done a madness. People, I'm going to try and show you this on camera. He's done, I don't think you're going to be able to see this right. He's done the Ronaldo, like, chop back. Let me mute it, actually. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Let me show you. Can you see this? No, it's all mad, innit? It's all mad. Can you see that? You probably can't, can you? No, it looks blurry, man. Look, you see people celebrating. Oh, man. Oh. Wow. Hey, Cruz, come on, man. Go and win that final. We'll be celebrating. Bittersweet moment, but nah, you can't see it, I might upload it as a YouTube short afterwards, actually. I might do that. All right, here we go. Let me concentrate on the game. 3,000 of you in here, people. You can't see it, can you? Yeah, it looks blurry, man, when I play it on camera. Wow. iPhones. It's actually, I'm going to upload it as a short, especially if he wins. Oh. Big up the RC unit team. Chelsea now looking over their shoulder. Yeah, man, we're going for 3rd. Cruz Antonio, man, come on. Put it on the stream. I'm gonna upload it as a short. Definitely. He'll love that anyway. Cruz Eddie on fire. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to upload it after, man. No doubt, no doubt. Second half coming up, people. Second half coming up. For me, I want to see Pepe. I want to see Pepe come on and get a game time, because you don't win a season with just 11 players, man. This is a great opportunity against 10 men to give man like Pepe a run out, man. So I think the likes of Saka, Xhaka, and then man there can get a break. We got a big game on Thursday night. Do you train Cruz one-on-one? Yeah. Listen, to me, I think I learnt more training one-on-one with like my dad and my uncle and that than I did probably in a training session, because you can break down the individual things. So you know what it's like. You go and train with a team, you're doing what they think for 2 hours. You might need to work on bits and stuff in your game. And your manager's not working on that. So I think your one-on-one training is vital. So any of you who've got kids or you're younger trying to learn, one-on-one training is vital, absolutely vital. I usually take him on a Monday for 1 hour. We hire this pitch, I go and train, and I say, right, this is what I saw in your game on the weekend. You was doing this well, and you was doing this. This is what we need to work on, and we work on it. Get the cones out, everything. I'm like the cone man on a Monday. I'm like Arteta. Cones all over the place. We do all sorts. So, yeah, man. Don Arsenal said, Big C, I'm enjoying the game with my Magnum, nice and relaxed, no stress. Bro, I'm chilling. I'm absolute. Cheers to all the community. 2-0 up. Leeds down to 10 men. And man said you got to add the Cruz. You got to add Cruz to the stream intro clips. That would be a good one, actually. That would be good, innit? I'll make a mix of my goals and his goals for the intro. Dad of the year. Oh, man. Nah, listen, man. It is a blessing, but big him up, man. Hope he wins that final. Tucky said, my regret is I didn't take youth football seriously enough and train harder in the week on my own. I used to hate playing as I got so nervous. It's hard, innit? Because when you're younger, man, there's so many distractions. You know, for example, he had a tournament this morning. I'll just give you an example. Last night he was playing on Fortnite. Headphones on. All his friends are playing. I'm like, yo, you've got to go to bed. You got a tournament in the morning. A lot of his friends are not playing football. So they're like, yo, we're staying up till 10, 11 o'clock. I'm like, yo, you got to go to bed. And, oh, Dad, can I stay up for one more hour? I'm like, no, you got to come off. At the time, I feel terrible because I want him to stay up, play with his friends. But I'm like, listen, you got to do it. You need your sleep. In the morning when he wakes up, he thanks me for it. But at the time, and they're the difficulties. And as you get older, it's even more difficult because your friends are partying. You got to stay in on a Friday night because you got a game. And these are the things. These are the things, man. It takes discipline to make it in football. Short-term sacrifice for long-term gain. That's what I tell him all the time. You know, you might miss out on these few things, but long-term you can do all of that. They got a lot of the Arsenal old boys at the ground. I think that's the night. Is that the 71 team? George Graham's there. Bob Wilson. Some of the OGs at the ground to watch. Always good to see the old boys there. Cone Curtis. Trust me, I'm moving like Arteta on a Monday. Cones all over the place. Curtis, did you watch the Sky Sports thing where that Spurs fan put Rose Walker Modric in an all-time all? Yeah, come on. I'm not surprised. I didn't see it, you know. I didn't see it. Lewis said sacrifices are what make us champions. 100%. 100%. That is the truth. George Graham in the ground. We love you, Curtis. Big up. Hey, big up, Hennock. Big up, man. Look at George Graham. It's interesting that George is still so loved despite the fact he went to Spurs. Arsenal fans never really turned on him for that, did they? Oh, his 50th anniversary. Elliot said, trust me as a coach, I know. See, you know about that, man. You know. Tommy Asu's doing well at left back. Somebody, I just missed how good is Tom? Tommy's had a very good game. Big C, any tips to get into pro football? I'm 20. Sometimes feel it's too late. Time has passed. Game's changed now. You can get into pro football in your mid to late 20s. Let me tell you that. When I was a kid, if you weren't a pro at 20, they said you were done. You couldn't make it. It's all changed now. Look at Vardy. He was like 25 when he made it. So keep going. Work on your game. Develop. Keep pushing. 20 is no age. I've seen man getting signed at 26 out of non-league. So keep going. Develop. Know your weaknesses. Know your strengths and keep building. Big up Latte, appreciate that, brother. Said big up Cruz, big up yourself, bro. Leeds have made a change, actually. I didn't even see who came on and off. Oh. He's just finished, so I'm sending him a message. Come on. Come on, all right, I'll keep you updated. Right. Second half's underway. How many are Arsenal going to score? I'm going to go for 3-0. Hey, big up, man. Said in the finals of the tournament. Good luck, Cruz. We're rooting for you, man. Latte just gave you a super chat as well, so you can spend that on FIFA or something. And everyone's bigging you up, man. Big up yourself. Cruz to captain the Arsenal in 2040. Hopefully sooner than that. Right, he was a late bloomer. Yeah, right, he was in his 20s. I think Right, he said on his documentary, he got locked up when he was about 19, 20. He was in trouble. He didn't make it till about 22, 23. Plenty of time, man. Plenty of time. Big up the family podcast, man. Always supporting. Keep doing your thing as well. I know you said you've been nominated for an award. Hopefully you win that, man. Let us know if you win that. Curtis, the Invincibles or Liverpool. That would be a good show. Maybe I'd do that with a Liverpool fan. Get James Redmond or Cop TV or Grizz. Listen, for me, I think the Invincibles would beat Liverpool. But then maybe I'm being biased. I just think Omri and players like that are just different level. Here's Martinelli left-hand side. See, Rafinha's getting pulled back into almost fullback now, so we should be cooking in this second half. Get James. Big up man like James. I know he isn't putting that much content out at the moment. Fitz said it's only 2-0. Big C, we should be winning this by at least 4. Ball whipped in. Oh! Granit Xhaka, he wasn't expecting it. Leeds defender missed it. And it fell into the goalkeeper. Hey, David, man, really appreciate that, bro. That's a very kind donation. He said, this is for the kid called Cruz. I guess I'm not the only one missing out on family duties. Greetings to the community. I mean, hey, it's not easy, man, but it's what we do for the family, man. Big up yourself, David, and listen, I'll pass that on to him, man. He'll be very happy with that. Big up. At least Arsenal are winning and uplifting us, people. Here's Saka on the right-hand side. I have to admit, I'll be a little bit disappointed if Arsenal don't score at least 1 or 2 in this half against 10 men. Rafinha's actually at right back against Martinelli. Cook him up, man. Cook him up for that Brazil call-up. Xhaka, yo, dropping dummies, but they didn't expect it, and Leeds clear it. And the ball, Rafinha's having head loss. Man's spending that. He's going to spend the whole half at right back. But big up David, man. Very kind. Ramkumar, Big C, now will you give Nketiah a new contract? I know a lot of you will say this is harsh, but I still wouldn't. I still wouldn't. And I know you say, how can you not? I still wouldn't. The only way I'm giving Eddie a new contract, I'm signing 2 strikers if Eddie's willing to be third and try and push. I'm signing 2 strikers in the summer. Because if we sign 1 top striker and you have Eddie as backup, you're one injury away from Eddie being your number 1 striker. I don't think you can go Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, PSG with Eddie as your striker. So I'm still signing 2 strikers in the summer. If Eddie is willing to be third choice and push and fight, then that's the only circumstances I would give him one. I think we need 2 new strikers. Maybe I'm harsh, people, but we have to lift the level even higher. But he's doing well. He's asking questions. Martinelli in the penalty area. He's got support. Ball whipped in by Xhaka, headed away near post. Leeds are just going to defend. Give him a loan and sign 2 strikers. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. He probably feels he's... I think if Arsenal... He's going to get a contract. It's whether he signs it. That's the crazy thing. It's not about whether we offer him one. He's going to get offered a new deal. It's about whether he takes it. Love to hear you sing, said, big up Curtis, thanks for cheering us on yesterday. Oh, well, but look at Arsenal now. As things are, you are just 1 point behind Chelsea. Champions League for you. Bro, I was in the Kop last night cheering on Liverpool. That game was more stressful than this one. I didn't even enjoy that game. I thought Liverpool, but Spurs did well, I can't lie. And I think Liverpool looked a little bit tired, but they're going to win trophies. They're going to win trophies anyway. Maybe the Prem may be difficult. I'm not sure if they're going to catch City, but Tomiyasu whips it in. It's Gabriel in the box. What a turn. Oh, he tries to shoot. Appeals for a penalty. Referee says play on. I've seen this contract movie already. I know how it ends. Oh, my Jay said, no, we need to upgrade. You're right. I think so. If he bags a hat-trick against Spurs, he can have it. Yeah, that's a big if. Chad said, I think you're wrong, bro. Listen, I hear you, and I'm open to the debate. And I can understand why some people are thinking now, because people are going to say he's come through the system, England under 21, keep him. Maybe in the future he becomes a big player. For me, I want 2 strikers ahead of him. That's the only way he gets a deal. He can't be first or second choice if we make Champions League. Smooth, I could see that happening. That's what I think will happen. I think we'll sign 1 striker, get rid of Lacazette, Eddie will get a new contract. That's what I think he will do. But I wouldn't do that. I'd sign 2. This is a game for Pepe, said Snake Eyes. Give him a run out, man. Martinelli whips it to the back post. Oh, Saka can't quite reach it. Martinelli, they can't handle him. Ayling couldn't handle him. Now they don't even have a right back. Rafinha's playing right back. Saka gives the ball away. Cody Mystified, thank you for your kind donation. Really appreciate it, man. Listen, in times like this, anybody who gives anything to the channel is, really pushing the boat out. It's not easy times to be giving out money. Cody Mystified said, don't get gassed. This is for Cruz, my guy. Big up, Cruz. Keep your foot on the competition's neck. Arsenal legend in the making. Really appreciate that, man. It's overwhelming. Listen, I'm actually more nervous about his final than I am about about this Arsenal game, because I think Arsenal were pretty much done and dusted. I think we'll be winning this. 1971, we won the league at White Hart Lane. They've got there as well. A lot of the 1971 team are there. Cody Mystified, really appreciate that, bro. Big up to everyone in the community. Proud Curtis beaming. Come on, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Abdul, thank you very much, brother. Really appreciate that. Use the subs as well. Gooner8 saying, if Pepe don't get a run out today, he's got no hope. 2-0 up against 10 men. Come on. Saka always looks burnt out by the end of the game. Why not give him 25, 30 minutes? For me, if I'm looking at substitutes, I'm looking at Xhaka's on a yellow. So now, somebody put earlier in the chat, if Xhaka gets booked, he's suspended for 2 games. I think that's because, is it 10 yellow cards or 15 yellow cards? Probably 10. Xhaka stats. I know he's got 8 yellow cards, so I think he needs 10. So I think we're all right. I think he needs 2 more yellow cards before he misses a game. So for me, I would take. I mean, Gabriel's on a yellow. Definitely take Saka off. Definitely take him. You might even have to take Eddie off. The position we're in right now, we've probably got to save Eddie. Is that important? Big up Mark, who said, all right, Curtis, how you been? Have you been back up to Notts recently? I was there last week. It was one of my best friends. He got married. I was in Notts. It was a great time, man. I should be up again at the end of May for the bank holiday. So, yeah, man, I try and get up once, twice a month if possible. Ram Kamar, big up, bro. He said, for Cruz, Big C, all the best in your competition. Boy, man, nerve-wracking, that's for sure. I don't think that they haven't started yet. I'm getting updates, but I appreciate that. Really appreciate it. I'd put Omari on. Yeah, listen. Do you know what? How crazy is that? I just looked. Omari's not even on the bench. I'd like to see one of these youngsters get a run out. Patino or, maybe that Salah. Why not? Give a youngster his debut, man. Give Saka a break, 100%. Game over. Shame for Leeds. Is what it is. I said I hope Leeds stay up, but this weekend you need to take the beating. They got Chelsea next week. I hope they beat Chelsea, Yeah, and then we can get third. So we'll support Leeds next week. Leeds beat Chelsea. We got Newcastle a week on Monday Night Football. Here's Martinelli, gets past Rafinha. Oh, he's embarrassed him. Oh, shot saved at the near post. Yo, Martinelli's cooking, people. Martinelli just put Rafinha on his back. Martinelli is a future superstar, I'm telling you. I've said it before. I think he's our best player, young player. I hope he goes to the World Cup with Brazil. Tomiyasu, that's a good point. He's been out injured for a while. We don't want, no disrespect, we don't want Nuno having to play against Spurs. So, yeah, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, give Nuno Tavares a run out. Arsenal watch along in Notts, Big C, not quite Nigeria, but it's a start. Hey, big up, man, big up. I've got a lot of games that I could be going to in the next few weeks because my old club, Mansfield, made the League 2 playoffs yesterday, and they've actually been speaking to me about doing radio commentary for one of the games. So maybe I may be doing that. I'll keep you updated on that. And obviously, Forest have made the Championship playoffs. I know a couple of the Forest players as my hometown club, so I may even go and watch them, especially if they make it to Wembley as well. Christian said, big up to Cruz. My son Kalen just got invited to the best youth academy here. Awesome to see how they glow when achieving their goals. Listen, you just beam with pride in it. When you see them put that work in and start achieving things, that's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about as a parent, Big C on the radio. Yeah, I'll let you know, people. I'll let you know. I think if they make the final, I'm going to try and do it. Tony said, love your watch along. It's the best from Kansas City. Big up, Tony. Appreciate the support. Cedric, in-swing corner, missed by everyone. And it goes out for another corner. The goalkeeper must have flicked it away. This goalkeeper is terrible at coming for crosses. He doesn't look confident. He gets a little flick on it. I mean, Cedric, that might have actually gone in at the far post. Now, maybe just missing. That Stroik, I don't know how you say his name, flicked off his shoulder. The goalkeeper actually missed it. Corner, in-swinger, Odegaard. Aye! Eddie with the header. Yo, that corner was mad, man. Pinged it to Eddie on the penalty spot. I love that creativity from Odegaard, man. I really do. Captain Price, I can see Arsenal finishing third and then next season. Nah. I like the first bit of what you've said there, not that last bit. Yasser said, yo, Curtis, my son plays football and he scored 20 goals and 2 assists. Your son Cruz is a baller. I appreciate it. Listen, man, big up your son, man. Tell him keep practicing, keep scoring, celebrate as well, you know, and enjoy it, man. That's it. That's what it's all about, man. Enjoy it. Big C, would you work for Sky Sports TV? Need you? Listen, man, I've been on Sky once. Still, one of the guys who works there still keeps in contact. We'll see what the future holds, man. Hopefully. Did you ever play for Crawley Town? Yo, never. Played against them, to be fair. Crazy what's going off there. I'm glad they've sacked him, man. Glad. Don't ever hire him again either. Scumbag, that manager. Happens to a lot of football clubs. I hate to say it. Where there's power, sometimes there's problems when people start abusing it. And I've seen issues at football clubs, man. I've seen it. I'm not saying to that extent, but boy, that's probably a big part of the reason why I didn't get as far as I could have, because I was rebellious, and you can't be like that either. But it's Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu, by the way, has had a very good game. Don't get me wrong, it's helped him that Aylin's been sent off, because now Rafinha's playing at fullback, so he's not even getting forward now, you know. Tokyo Guna said, I've been asking my son to play football. Just, you know, give him time. Give him time. You know, not every kid wants to play football. That's the reality. You know, maybe he wants to do another sport. Maybe he doesn't want to play sport. They find what they want to do eventually, you know. It's just a time thing, innit? Tommy looks natural at left back. I got to be honest. I think on... Oh, here's Martinelli. Yo! Just over the crossbar. He deserves a goal. He deserves a goal. Fraser, basically at Crawley, the manager's been racially abusing players and like segregating them in the dressing room and all sorts. Bullying, basically bullying and abusing, like racially abusing players. And they've just been keeping quiet about it for ages. Rafinha comes off. I like the fact Arteta gave him a little tap on the back there, like, see you in the summer, mate. See you in the summer. They got to take him off. He's on a yellow card. He's playing at right back. His head's gone. He's getting cooked by Martinelli as well. I like that little tap on the back. Don't worry, mate. I'll give your agent a call. Rodrigo comes on. Spanish international. Assassin said, Curtis, black players get it rougher in the lower leagues. Can't lie. They're misused a lot, but when they stand their ground, they are told they're rebellious. Listen... Even with this, it's been happening apparently at Crawley for a long time, but it's strength in numbers, because some players will say, do you know what? I'm in the team. I'm getting paid. It ain't me that it's happening to. So some players will turn a blind eye to it, and that's the problem. That's the problem. A lot of people are like, oh, when it's not affecting me directly, I don't want to get involved in it. But fair play to Crawley, man. They all came together and spoke out. So, yeah, man, big 'em up. Rashawn said, I'm proud of Cruz, Curtis. Like, I feel like a proud big brother. I appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. I just hope they win that final so much, man. I really hope. I don't think they've started yet. Rafinha is a baller. Listen, I know some people will say, oh, he hasn't played well today. I'd still take him. I'd still take him, man. I think he's a good player. And I think he's got a relegation release clause of around 30 million. Listen, I like him. Get that Brazilian flavour on the wings, man. Rafinha is a baller. Cecil from AFTV was at Crawley. He was. Saka into the penalty area, pulls it back. Xhaka, sun was in his eyes, I think. Tomiyasu finds Martinelli. Jake said, Rafinha don't start in our team, is overrated. It's all about competition. It's all about competition. He might come to Arsenal, look even better. Cedric whips it in. Xhaka. Martinelli shoots. It's wide. Great little ball in by Cedric. Xhaka with a lovely little chest down. Martinelli slices it wide. Got to put your foot through it a bit better there. But listen, it's competition. You go in Champions League, you need competition. Usman, it happened in... I don't know if they're in League 1 or League 2, Crawley. Lower leagues of England. But obviously the guy got sacked. Hopefully he never gets a job again. As Graham said, he should never work in football. Wouldn't surprise me, though. Football is a very fickle game. Cruz scores that. I hope so. I hope so. 16 shots on target for Arsenal. 16 shots. 8 on target for Arsenal. Leeds haven't had a shot. Not a shot on or off target. Kid said they're League 2. There you go. Lucas said, man gave a £50 super chat. Listen, big up the community. Listen, whether you put super chats in or not, listen, obviously if you do in these times, it's not easy. So really appreciate it, man. Whether it's £1 or £50, I appreciate all of you. And even if you don't, the likes, the views, the subscribers, the followers on Twitch and YouTube, it's much appreciated, people. We got 2,800 in the chat. We're on 1,600 likes. Brilliant. Can we hit that 2,000? Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already as well. Asman said, is Gabriel Jesus coming to Arsenal? They're definitely interested. They're definitely talking. I think there's a long way to go in that deal, if I'm being honest. I think there's a long way to go. If Arsenal get Champions League, I think he'd be interested massively. I don't know. We'll see. If they win the Prem, I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see. One of the best YouTubers in terms of reading out comments. I try, people. I try. 82% possession. We need a goal. I would like us to at least get the third, you know. Clive said, when it comes to recruiting, don't buy Richarlison. Don't get him. Get Nunes and João Felix. I think they were saying now that João Felix might be staying. Nunes is definitely going to leave. But like I said, George Mendes' company have got him now. So they'll turn it into an auction. Even if you get him at a good price, you'll be paying the agent an absolute fortune. Free kick to Leeds, long way out, pumped into the area, headed away. Family podcast, Big C, do you have tips for dads who've never played, helping their sons with a game? Listen, even if you haven't played, I think most dads understand football. I always say, this would be my first tip, right? Always teach your son how to use both feet. That would be my main bit of advice to anybody. I mean, fair play to the Leeds fans. Half their fans have took their shirts off. Them man are just having a party. They have got a fanatical fan base, Leeds. Them man are swinging shirts around. Fair play to them, man. Yeah, teach them how to use both feet, bro. I'm telling you. If you can use your right and left foot, you've got half a chance. I'm telling you, if you're two-footed. Leeds celebrating, going down. Listen, they've travelled from Leeds to London. That's probably 3 hours, 2.5 hour journey. It's a sunny day. Why not enjoy yourselves? You know, fair play to them. E-Ross said, thank you, Curtis. Thank you. Big up, bro. Corner to Leeds. Ram Kumar said, Big C, this channel gets one of the highest engagements in live views and live chat. Leeds have scored. Leeds have scored. I'm telling you now. I'm just going to say this. Don't you dare do this. Don't you dare do this. They're third from bottom. They're down to 10 men. Who's marking him? What's that? What kind of defending is that? Zonal marking. Look, no one. Look at no one. Xhaka ball watching. They're all ball watching. I mean, to be fair, Xhaka's got 2 on him at the back post. That is a shambles. Corner flicked on at the near post and tapped in at the far post. That is shocking. I'm sorry, that is shocking. Can't believe we've conceded against 10 men. We're just not great defensively. Poor defending, man. So unnecessary as well. Now we're going to be nervous against 10 men. Any set piece, anything, corner, free kick, they're just going to pump it in the area. And this is what they get. And everyone's been saying it in the chat, people. Go and get the third. Go and get the third. Make sure it... First shot on goal in the entire game. And they bag. Ted Lasso settings. I'm telling you, please, man. Please. Yeah, corner record gone. First, yeah, do you know what? Six shy FX. I owe you 10% on the tweet. First goal conceded from a corner. all season. So frustrated with that. It's just not necessary. That's why. We're not playing well going forward. It's like we've sat there and gone 2-0, down to 10 men. We've won the game. No, get the third. They've took their best player off. Get the game wrapped up. Honestly, this, just don't. Let's not even talk. Feels like a foot champs game on FIFA. Pepe is on, yes. Pepe for Saka. Right, you're listening now. You're listening. Come on, Nico Ross, Clark, Pepe. There's still a player there. Ben one in the top corner. Nico Ross, Clark, Pepe is on. Nico. I have to enjoy Pepe playing because he doesn't play often. Oi, Tomiyasu took a hit. Well, in fact, he hit Dan James. I'd take Tomiyasu's been booked. Get him off. If he gets a red card, he's suspended. We can't afford that. Big up Gooner Gang TV, man. Big up yourselves. Always supporting. Respect, man. Said we good, bro. I hope you're right. This is Arsenal, man. I'm nervous. Please don't bottle this. Conceding goals like this against 10 men, Leeds just makes you wonder what a Bayern or PSG could do to our defence. I mean, listen, the only thing I would say, at least 2 of this defence wouldn't play. Holding wouldn't play, and neither would Cedric. And Tomiyasu is playing out of position, but there's clearly something. We're lacklustre. Look, Leeds have got belief now. It's amazing what a goal does to you. It changes everything. Dre said, man, I feel sorry for Pepe. I just hope he goes out there and enjoys himself. He could have done with coming on at 2-0. Now it's a lot more nerve-wracking at 2-1, even though we have got the extra man. Free kick to Leeds on the halfway line. Why is this charger saying low battery when the charger's plugged in? All right, there we go. Leeds on the ball, people. Pepe's on. 10-man Leeds is better than 11-man Leeds. Sometimes it's just harder to break down 10 men for some reason. Instantly second to everything. Here come Leeds. I'm sorry, this ain't acceptable. We're fighting for top 4 here. They've just took Rafinha off. Dan James running at Tomiyasu. Tomiyasu's on a yellow card. He doesn't want to tackle. You might... I don't know what's going on here. Why have Leeds got a man over? Firpo whips it in. Ramsdale collects it. I'm sorry, but what are we doing? Yeah, Rambo, shout at these, man. Top 4's on the line. Why are you, man, giving them space? These men need to fix up. I don't know what's going on. We're going through the gears. This is what I said. When you think that, oh, we're tuning up, the game's over, then you concede, then all of a sudden you got to turn it on and go, oh, actually, we need to play well now. It's all mad, people. It's all mad. We should have just got the 3rd goal and killed the game off. Yeah, Leeds have got belief now. What? We got 10 men and we've nicked a goal. Every set piece now, they're going to be dangerous. Every set piece. Free kick, corner, anything. Going to be nerve-wracking. Move the ball quicker. Cedric, who has got a good relationship with Pepe. They do link up well. Come on, Nico. Move quick. El Neni. Out to Cedric. Touch, deliver to the back post. Martinelli comes across. Dan James flicks it on. Martinelli does well. Keeps it in. Move the ball. Move the ball quick. Xhaka. Martinelli does well to keep it in. Tomiyasu. They have to wake up. I'm telling you, because if we draw this, it's an absolute disaster. Here's Pepe. Up against Firpo. Slows it down. Hey! Nico, be careful. You should have lost that. Cedric. Pepe. That's our ball. Wins the throw-in. Leeds had 1 shot in the whole game. Look at this now. Look, Martinelli's down with cramp. Smith Rowe. Get Smith Rowe on, man. If he's got cramp, that means he's tired. Get him off. If he's got cramp, get him off. The team need to show what they're about now. This is the pressure time of the season. Are you really about that Champions League life? Champions League is about pressure, holding your nerve, you know? Win this game. Don't mess up. City v Newcastle coming up. I won't be watching that. huge last 18 minutes wasn't necessary, man. If he's got cramp, get him off. That means he's tired. That means his legs are tired. Get him off. Get Smith Rowe on. Big up to 2 Pistols, 2 Cannons. Thank you for becoming a member on the channel. Really appreciate that. Member stream Wednesday. Big up to everyone. West Mid said, real talk, family. Come on, man. They're chilling too much. They thought the game was won. Just shows we don't have killers in this team, especially in the front line. You need to score goals. We've had some good half chances. Pickford keeping Everton in it. Is it still 2-1? Cedric's moving like Trent. Just whips the ball in every time. Do something different. Everton still winning 2-1. West Ham beating Norwich 4-0. Jesus starts for City. He wants to keep him, don't he? All of a sudden, he plays every game now. You know what I mean? Couldn't get a start before. Curtis, there is a good chance Man United finish 7th and play the Conference League next season. Possibly. I still think, because West Ham have got Man City as well. Crew said we won but missed a pen. Hey, don't worry, man. Don't worry about it. The win's all that matters. The win's all that matters, Crews, man. Big up. We all miss pens. There you go. Lift that trophy, man. Don't worry about it. We're practicing penalties tomorrow, man. The cones are out. The cones are coming out. Penalty practice tomorrow. Curtis, when will you be doing more mods to your channel? Yeah, I'm going to change it because a few of the mods are inactive now. So I am going to change it. So I'll change it. And if any of you want to be mods, especially people who've been in the community for a while, then I'll add a few of you. There's a limit on how many you can have, but there's definitely a few who aren't that active anymore. Nick Core said, I despise this team. They love making life difficult and stressing us. It's just not necessary, is it? It's not necessary. 16 minutes to go. This is nerve-wracking. Here we go. Odegaard in the area. Odegaard! Oh, my days. How has he missed? Drags it wide. You got to hit the target there. Great first touch on his left foot. El Neni with a brilliant ball into him. Odegaard skips him. Oh, you got to hit the target, man. Got to hit the target. Great first touch. Shifts it away. Drags it wide. He has to hit the target there, man. Oh, unlucky, but man. Yeah, don't worry, man. He's doing penalty practice tomorrow. Big up, Cruiser. Win's a win, my little G. Yeah, man, listen. I'd rather you win, even if you miss a pen, than score and lose, because that heartbreak is worse. Let me tell you. Odegaard can't shoot. Don't worry, I see plenty of you saying mod me, man. Definitely. I'll reach out, people. I'm going to go and look tomorrow and see what mods are inactive, and I'll pull some of them off and see how many we can add. Here come Leeds. I can't even watch Harrison. Oh, he gives it away. I don't understand why we look so uncomfortable. I don't get it. 10 men. We look like we've got 10 men. Right, we're on the attack. Xhaka, play the ball. Play it in front of him, man. Plays it behind. Why is Martinelli still on the pitch? The man's got cramp. Just take him off. Here's Xhaka at the byline. Whip it. Handball! Handball, ref! VAR check. VAR. VAR. Buenos Aires Gunnar said Odegaard has to do better. He has to. Come on, I want that checked. Hits his foot. Is that not getting checked? I don't know, people. That licks his arm. It looks like they're not even checking it. Corner. Cedric takes in-swinger. I did say 3-1, but boy, I'm scared that we ain't going to get this third goal the way we're playing. Omar said not a pen. It's harsh. Cedric in-swinging corner. Come on, transplant boys. Where you at? Gabriel with a header. That's a corner, man. It's a corner. He headed it onto their player. Gives a goal kick. Ah! Why have we made this difficult? It's so unnecessary. It's unbelievable. Finally become a member. Been watching from day one. Big up Big C in the unit. Big up yourself, brother. Never a penalty kick. We're clutching. Smith Rowe's coming on. Probably Martinelli will come off. Odegaard. Pepe's got to get involved. He's been quiet, man. He's been quiet. Transplant Boys settings, man. Transplant Boys settings, the 2 centre. 1.8k likes, 2.8k in the chat. Lick down that button. Lead us to victory. Xhaka looking for Martinelli. Don't foul him. Dan James clears it. I think that's a throw-in in the corner. Right by the Leeds corner flag. Just get the win. It's just unnecessary. It really is. Why is every game so stressed? Yeah, we're playing like we've got 10 men. It don't make sense. Smith Rowe comes on. Martinelli comes off. He's obviously got cramp. Referee tells him to walk off behind the goal. Don't walk back to the halfway line. Well played, Gabby. Good assist. 2 assists in the last 2 games. Because we do the Europa League final and the Conference League. Maybe, I mean, Conference League, boy, I don't know. It depends what day that's on and what's going on. Maybe. Europa League, I would say, definitely. Rangers. In swing off Cedric. Whips it in. It's cleared. Cedric again to cross it. Back post. Out for a goal kick. Transplant Boys got in each other's way, man. Headbutted each other. Hair flying all over. Lacazette hugging Martinelli. I feel like Lacazette hasn't played for us for about 10 years. Curtis, do you think Spurs are tucking us in on Thursday? Listen, I think it'll be a hard game. I'll take a draw. I'll tell you that. A draw will do, man. A draw. Well, do you know what? Let me not even look ahead to Thursday. A lot of people frustrated with Cedric. Up 2-0 inside 10 minutes. We still find ourselves sweating. It's just so unnecessary, man. So unnecessary. We're not even creating chances. That's what's annoying me. Like, well, that Odegaard one was a decent chance, to be fair. Don't bother with the Conference League. Mourinho will score 1-0 and then park the bus. $11 minutes to go, people. Odegaard gets the ball out wide. Cedric, give it to Pepe. Come on, Nico. We need at least a moment of brilliance. Him and Odegaard, silky in the corner. Lend him the ball, man. Trust him. Trust him. Trust him. Cedric. Free kick is that to Arsenal. Throw in. Odegaard. Odegaard doing bits, man. You could tell there, right? You could tell there that, he's megged him as well. You could tell there that Odegaard didn't know whether to give that ball to Pepe or not. The same kind of trust that he had for Saka. When he sees Saka, he gives it him straight away. It's like he looked and thought, boy, it's Pepe, man. He might lose it. I don't know whether to give it him, you know. Goonjack said, can't sleep now, bloody arse. You're going to have to see this whole game out, bro. Man of the match, Odegaard. He's been balling. He has been balling. Should have scored, though. Should have at least hit the target. Here's El Neni. 10 minutes to go. Big 10 minutes for Arsenal. Odegaard. Can we get another goal? We've still got 1 substitute left as well. Here's Emile Smith-Rowe on this left-hand side. I would have liked to have seen Tomiyasu come off, but the game's so tight now. I don't think you can afford to do it. Maybe he forgets Pepe is an Arsenal player. Cedric whips it in, back post. Smith-Rowe can't get there. Xhaka keeps it in play. Dan James looks like he's playing right back. Xhaka gives it away, man. Sloppy pass. No need for that. Come on, El Neni. Well done. Come on, Pepe. Have a moment. Get wide. Twist someone up, man. Do something. North London draw means we'd need 1 win from Newcastle away, Everton at home. Let's just see this out. 9 minutes to go, plus time added on. But I hear you. El Neni's been good. He's been good. Here's Smith-Rowe in the penalty area. Gets there. Back to goal. Defender putting him under pressure. It's Granit Xhaka. Long diag looking for Cedric. Cedric can't reach it. Wasn't a bad ball from Xhaka. Maybe overhit it slightly. Cedric couldn't quite reach it. Goes out for a goal kick. Please just see out this game. Why do this? I think Arsenal do this to us on purpose, people. To make us nervous and I don't know, you know. We have to hold on. Arsenal still lead 2-1. 9 minutes to go. Pepe looks disinterested. Curtis, I'm predicting Arsenal to win 2-1. I want a 3rd goal, man. Because I predicted 3-1 at the start, so I'd love to be right. Yeah, no fake score. Hey, anyone putting fake scores, man? That's a straight timeout. We can't have that. People are, people are on tender hooks here. We need a Xhaka boom. Here's Eddie Nketiah. He's been quiet second half. Hasn't had a lot of service. Ball out wide to Cedric. Pepe, where are you, man? Get on the overlap. Pepe's in the box waiting for the cross. Hopefully we get the 3-1. Here's Gabriel. Keep the ball tired. When you play against 10 men, you're meant to tire them out. Smith Rowe into Pepe. Tries to play a 1-2 free kick to Arsenal. Come on. Martin Odegaard, put this in the top corner. Good play by Smith Rowe there. Calf merchant settings. Funny because Pepe's return pass was horrible. But you're lucky he got the free kick. Free kick to Arsenal right on the edge of the penalty area. Oh, remember Pepe? 2 free kicks back in the Europa League. Come on, grab the ball and bend it in the top corner, man. I just don't want to see Cedric. Move Cedric. Why Cedric putting the ball down, man? Have you, man, not learnt? Don't let this man take the free kick. Why Cedric putting the ball on the floor? Move him out the way. Push him. Dash him. Odegaard or Pepe. I don't want to see Cedric on no more free kicks. He can't shoot. The brother can't shoot. Emil said Pepe, so Ish, stop defending him. He's not having him. Disgusting return pass from Pepe. It was horrible. It was horrible. They got Dan James laying on the floor. Please, anyone but Cedric. This is Cedric the Entertainer settings. Right, he's gone. Yes, he's gone. He's moved out the way. I think Odegaard's going to take it. Pepe will probably move to Napoli and bang in 20. Calf merch settings, man. Arsenal are like a boxer that doesn't want to knock their opponent out too early to give the fans a show. Bro, just punch them up, knock them out, man. Keep it moving. Oh, Cedric's back, but I think Odegaard's taking it. Oh, please, Cedric's back. We've made our own wall next to their wall. It's Odegaard. Slow run up. That is an awful free kick, man. What kind of foolish free kick is that? That's a pass back. Just looped it in the air to him. Why didn't he have a proper run up and hit it with power? Tried to whip it over the wall. That is an awful free kick. Oh, Kai, you're right. We need to invest heavily in the summer, man. Heavily in the summer. This team will get battered in Champions League against the bigger teams, man. If you're conceding against Leeds and hanging on to a 2-1, Leeds with 10 men. Look at that kick from Ramsdale. Terrible kick. Leeds win the ball back. Here's Dan James. Win the ball. Well done, Tomiyasu. We got 2 around him. El Neni, move forward. Well done, fella. Well done. Stay calm in them positions, man. Mate, I couldn't hit the ball harder myself. These men are 100 grand a week footballers, man. Given away again. Is Harrison for Leeds. Good tackle, El Neni. Odegaard with a footwork. Give it to Pepe, man. Nico, you got to get your body in. Pepe hasn't done himself no favours. I can't lie. He hasn't done anything really since he came on. Would you consider Pepe Osimhen swap deal plus cash? Absolutely, I would. You know? Wasim said all Arsenal fans are holding their breath right now. We're all nervous. We shouldn't be, but we are. Stressful FC. Crazy. Be positive. I'm trying. We need to get the 3 points. However we get it, we'll take it. 4 minutes to go, people. 4 minutes to go, plus time added on. Arsenal 2, Leeds 1. Arsenal were 2-0 up. Leeds down to 10 men. We conceded a sloppy goal from a corner. The first goal we've conceded from a corner all season. Terrible defending. Unmarked at the back post. So unnecessary. And now we're under pressure. Here's Cedric. Clips it down the line. Nketiah's offside. Miles offside. Free kick to Leeds. Stressful FC, all for the documentary. Mate, just get this game won. I don't care how. Just win it. Chris Fraser said, I live in Canada on the ocean. It's not exactly hot here, but I'm sweating, people. This is Arsenal, man. They don't make it easy. Tender hook setting, said Manus Gaming. Leeds on the ball in their own half. Long diag out wide, and it goes out for a throw. It's overhit. Looking for Harrison. Throw into Arsenal on the halfway line. Curtis, you're running out of road with Pepe. He's going to leave in the summer. It's as simple as that. He's going to leave. That's all I can say. He hasn't looked good since coming on. He's not lively enough. Well, he's got the ball a couple of times. He slows it down. I'm like, bro, get the ball, speed up. Get the ball and move quicker. Don't slow it down. But I don't know. I don't want to hammer him, but when the manager's not feeling you as a player, you got to do everything to prove that you should be in that team. And he doesn't necessarily do that. Leeds are fighting for survival. We're playing decent. Bro, they got 10 men. I don't care if they're fighting. This game should have been done and dusted. Tribe with the Thomas the Tank Engine pitch said, Big C, my heart is racing. Arsenal frustrating. Leeds have the ball. Right-hand side, whipped into the near post. Ramsdale collects it. Fall on the floor. Do the Jordan Pickford. Do whatever you need to do. Will you guys stop crying about Pepe not getting game time? Guy is useless. I think, you know what, Brian? Maybe somebody just said there Pepe's tapped out. Maybe he has. Maybe now, he knows the manager ain't feeling him. And maybe we go the rest of the season, you don't really play him that much. He's going to leave in the summer, in my opinion. Cedric on the ball, wins a throw into Arsenal. Slow it down. Take the throw in slow. 2 minutes to go plus time added on. Just get the game won. I'd just make a sub now. Slow it down a little bit. 90 seconds of normal time remaining. Lacazette coming on, people. Probably to play in midfield. We should have kept a clean sheet. All day long we should have kept a clean sheet. Lacazette comes on. How times have changed, eh? Man was captain, starting every game. Now he's coming on for what? 75 seconds. We've given the ball away. Leeds have it on the halfway line. So unnecessary, man. Long ball over the top. Tomiyasu. Kick that out for a throw-in, man. Corner to Leeds. Oh, my days. Please. Just don't do this. This is so unnecessary, people. I cannot believe what I'm watching. I'm watching this behind cushions. Bro, I'm telling you. The goalkeeper's up for Leeds. Oh, no. Stop the cross, FC. The goalkeeper's up. Please win this header. Ramsdale, you got to come and collect this. Near post, headed away. Comes out to the edge of the box. Philip shoots. Great block. Great block. Get out. Get out. Get out. Go on, Eddie. Yeah, on Eddie. Pepe, go on, lad. Go on. Oh, Nico. You've got an open goal. Why didn't you shoot? The goalkeeper wasn't even in his goal. Why does Pepe not shoot from the halfway line? He tried to cut back onto his left foot. Hit it with your right foot. Great tackle, El Nene. Pepe hits it. Tries to cut back on his left. Pepe, you can't be defended. That's poor. He's got an open goal. You're a pro footballer. Use your right foot. Literally an open goal from the halfway line. Ramsdale kicks it up. Pepe, it's out for a throw. He's done, man. He's done. 3 minutes added on, people. 3 minutes added on. Why did he not just hit that? I know it's your weaker foot, but just swing a leg at that, man. Eddie Nketiah comes off. He's getting a standing ovation. The contract's being typed up as we speak, people. You know what's going on here. Oh, well done. Well done. Eddie, 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 Eddie. Listen, man. That's what you got to do in football. Pepe, though, man. He's on the halfway line. Open goal. On his right foot. Just hit it. Just side foot it with power and hit it. He's tried to cut back on his left and got tackled, man. Come on. And I like Pepe as a player, but I can't defend that, man. That's weak. Pepe has checked out, said Tribe. Why didn't Pepe shoot? I don't understand it, man. Like, listen. Even if he shot and it went wide, I would have had more time for it. You've got to shoot. Smith Rowe wins the header. Why are we hanging on? 1 minute and 20 seconds of the 3 minutes gone, people. 1 minute and 40 to go. Press, make life difficult. They've just gone past 3 of us. Come on! What's going on? Leeds have the ball out wide. We're under pressure. Dan James. Firpo's going to cross it. Whipped in, headed away by El Neni. Pepe's on the ball. 2 players on him. He wins a throw-in. Jesus. This is mad, people. Pepe's on thin ice, people. 74 mil. No, 72, I think. But damn. Pepe, man. I think once you're hanging on to a lead, Pepe is not the guy you bring on. I think you only can bring Pepe on when you're like You're winning and you're just giving him a run out. Wow. Minute to go, people. Minute to go. Come on, hang on. Even if we win, we need therapy. Man, this is stressful. Is Pepe a good player? I don't know what to say. He's talented, but we're not seeing the talent. Let's put it that way. We're just not. Oh, man, their goalkeeper's in the box again. What is this? A free kick on the halfway line, is it? Free kick, halfway line. Their goalkeeper's up. Pumped into the box. Win the header. You got to win the header. They win the header. Oh, Ramsdale collects it. Wow. Oh, my days. Rodrigo. They won the header. Rodrigo was in. Gabriel gets caught wrong side, man. Jeez. That should be that. 3 minutes. I cannot believe what Gabriel is doing there. Ball watching while Rodrigo's running off him. Blow the whistle, ref. I've seen enough. Blow the whistle. 3 minutes, 15 seconds gone. Odegaard, heavy touch, gives it away. Leeds over the top, Dan James, Gabriel. It's a foul, ref. It's a foul, ref. Free kick to Arsenal. We should be good. That should be game over. Counter-attack and Pepe's trying to nutmeg defenders. Yeah, I'm done. I can't defend him now. Yes! 3 points to Arsenal. Come on! Damn, someone get me I need a red stripe. I need a beer after that. That was stressful. Man's got Vimto in here. I need a drink. 3 points. 3 point collectors, man. We got there in the end. We made it difficult. We made it. Pepe could have kicked the ball in space and chased it. Anything but what he did. People, man, you must be stressed out. That was hard work. Everton have won. Big up Everton. Big 3 points. Results more important than the performance. Simple as that. We'll talk about the performance tomorrow. Unbelievable. Did not need to be that stressful. Did not need to be that stressful at all. Oh, breathe, people. Breathe. Massive, massive. Man said my hairline's gone back at least 3 inches. I'm looking like Sadio Mane tomorrow. Man, we still might need Arsenal therapy. Oh, my days. Why do we do this? The Amazon documentary is going to break records. What if Pepe shot from the halfway line and missed? People would say he should have cut back. Nah, because cutting back, there's always a chance the guy can tackle you, man. You're on the halfway line. You're a top-level pro. If I get you on the pitch now with your weaker foot and you are a top pro, you should be able to swing your foot and have a go at it, man. I think he should have hit it. I know people say hindsight, but losing the ball to me is worse than shooting and putting it wide. I think once you're hanging on to a game, you can't bring Pepe on. Peely said, I'm off to the hospital to check on his heart rate. Zizi said, convinced they're doing this for the documentary. I'm telling you, man. Arteta better effing destroy them in the dress. I would. I'd have a go at them. I'd sit them down. I'd say, listen, Everton beat Leicester. Fair play. I'm glad, man. Like I said, I would prefer Burnley to go down. No disrespect. Everton, massive win. Back-to-back wins for Everton. They beaten Leicester 2-1 away from home. Apparently Pickford was playing amazing. Yeah, I'd sit them down. I say, listen, boys, first of all, respect you, man, for winning. 3 points is all that matters. Business end of the season. If you, man, want to go Champions League, you're 2-0 up against Leeds against 10 men. You better manage games better than that. Because wait till we're playing Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, Bayern Munich, PSG. You'll get battered if that's how you manage games. Listen, let's put it into context. Our first choice, left back and centre back. We're missing half of our defence. I believe next season, none of those two centre mids should be starting for Arsenal, right? And then Eddie wouldn't start for me either. So that's at least 4 players. 5, really. 2 defenders, 2 midfielders, and a striker. That's half a team that needs replacing next season. And then, obviously, players off the bench. Chris Fraser said, Big C, the German side of my family are Dortmund fans, Scottish side are Arsenal. Guess which side lose their hair young? Easy money. Gotta be Arsenal, man. Dortmund know Bayern are winning the title every year. There's nothing for them to stress about. Man said, my palms are sweaty, knees deep, mom's spaghetti. Eminem settings, man, I'm telling you. On the surface, he looks calm and ready. Drop bombs, body keeps on forgetting. Slip back to reality. Oh, there goes Rabbit. Yo, it's all mad. 8 Mile settings, man. Man's got sweaty palms right now. We never make it easy. Why? Listen, let me say something. We're all stressed. We're all going to lose hairline, you know what I'm saying? We're all hearts racing, but it's all about them 3 points. What I will say moving forward, this team has to learn how to manage games. Like I said, at least 5 of these players would not be starting for me next season. That's Cedric, that's Rob Holding, that's El Neni, that's Xhaka, and that's Eddie Nketiah. Playing well, but wouldn't be starting first game of next season. That's 5 players. That's half your outfield players. So I would hope we have a significantly better starting 11 next season. Turkey, here we come. I'm telling you, I might be tattooing the hairline on tomorrow, man. Gunnar Vettel said, I'm sorry, Curtis, but that performance has lost confidence for the North London derby. I understand why. I can understand why, but let's clutch to the positives. It's all about results. If we draw to Tottenham, we can afford... We only need 1 win out of Everton at home and Newcastle away. If we beat Tottenham, we're pretty much 4th. Let me look at the Premier League table. I don't think no Fran or Laurie today. AFTVFC have got a game today. Laurie's at that game, and I believe Fran is spending time with the family. So no after show. Maybe I'll try and get them on in the week, and we'll do a longer version of the show. That hasn't even updated. Let me update that. Let me refresh that. Why is that not updated yet? What's going on here, man? Get the points updated. Right, there we go. It's updated. We're up to 66 points. 1 point behind Chelsea. Listen, we're going to have to play a lot better than that on Thursday night, let me tell you. If we beat Spurs, we're guaranteed 4th. Am I right in saying that? We would be on 69 points. They would be on 62 with 2 games to go. If we beat Spurs on Thursday, we are in the Champions League. That is absolutely unbelievable. That game, that watch-along is going to be on another level. I might have to knock on my neighbour's door and say, listen, if you hear loud noises coming from this house, don't ring the police, don't panic. Beat Spurs on Thursday. We are in the Champions League. Do you know how amazing that sounds? But there's a long way to go. That game's going to be very difficult. Because Spurs looked very good yesterday. I'm not even going to cap. They should have beat Liverpool. Broad said, based on this weekend, Spurs are in form over us. The thing is, though, just to put it into context, Broads, Spurs have won 2 games out of their last 5. We've now won 3 of our last 5, you know? But their performance against Liverpool was good. Fitz said a big 3 points, however, yet another example of our inability to control a game no matter how the opposition or the circumstances. Massive game on Thursday, but I fear for us. I'm going to be honest. Thursday is nerve-wracking because I think we're playing we're picking up big results. But if you was an opposition manager, you would look at an Arsenal team with Rob Holding, with Cedric, with El Neni and Xhaka as a pivot, with Nketiah up front, and you would look at that and go, I'm going to go for them. You know, in fact, it was 4 of our last 5. I would say I'm going to go for them. It's how we handle their front 3. It's as simple as that. If you can handle Spurs front 3, you can beat them. If you can't, you're going to struggle. Thursday's going to be unbelievable. I actually can't wait for that game. I can't wait. Jake said I might have to call off work Thursday night. Arteta wishes he could take points off Klopp and Liverpool. Another scraped 3 points. Listen, at the end of the season, it doesn't say how you won them. It just says you won them. So listen, let's just focus on that. If we beat Spurs on Thursday, we're in the Champions League. A draw would enable us to only have to win one of Newcastle away or Everton at home. A draw would be a fantastic result, I'm going to be honest. A Tottenham win and we are nervous because they'd be a point behind us going into Newcastle away, which is tougher than them who've got Burnley at home. They've then got Norwich away. We've got Everton at home. Everton might need to win to stay up, so we cannot lose on Thursday. Walking into work Monday, telling my boss I need Thursday off. Massive game. Do you know what? Maybe we will do all right with Eddie. He pounces on the mistakes, although he lacks world-class quality. I think Eddie will trouble Tottenham's defence more than strikers who are better than him but play a different way. Because if you look at Liverpool yesterday, they put crosses in galore. Dyer and Romero won every header. Eddie's probably better on the floor, and his pressing might cause problems for someone like Eric Dyer. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a tough game. What I would say for Arsenal, let's start with the constructive criticism. You have to learn to control games. This game should have been absolute light work at 2-0 down to 10 men. We should have controlled it, kept possession, kept a clean sheet, scored a third. See you all on Thursday at White Hart Lane. There should have been absolutely no problem. What we've done, we've sat back, thought that the game was finished, conceded an awful goal, and then made ourselves nervous for the last 20 minutes. It wasn't necessary. When you play against better opposition, you will get punished for that. So we got away with it because Leeds aren't good enough to punish us, but they have to learn from that. If I was Arteta, I would be saying, listen, big 3 points and we move to Thursday, but you man have to learn how to control games and finish games off. Score the third goal and Leeds, they disappear. But at 2-0, they were always believing they were still in it. We're now up to 3.4K in the chat, which is absolutely unbelievable. Really appreciate it. Big win for Arsenal today. I know a lot of people have got question marks. I know a lot of people... Gunnar Vettel said it's put doubts on the North London derby for him. Listen, I didn't like the lack of control, but we have to just say before the game, if I offered you a 2-1 win, you would have took it, because a win is all that mattered. But if we're being constructive and open-minded, we have to acknowledge the fact we didn't control that game well enough at 2-0 with 10 men. We should have kept the ball, burnt that Leeds team out, scored the third, ended it. You could have taken people off, and it would have been light work. Now we've had to fight for the last 30 minutes. Jose said, incredible how Pepe brought nothing to the game. Do you know what? That is one of the first times, I'm going to be honest, that I looked at Pepe like, your Arsenal career is over. Your Arsenal career is over. You know, he did nothing. He did absolutely nothing. And the fact is, when you're in a position where the manager doesn't believe in you, you get less chances, you get less time, you have to take those opportunities. Pepe came on that pitch today and gave us nothing. He didn't even have a moment where I could say, look at that bit of quality. Look where he nutmegged that defender. Look where he breezed past that fullback. He did nothing. He did nothing. I think Pepe's a talented player, but I think Pepe will probably have to leave Arsenal this summer. 2 years left on his deal. There's no way you give him a new contract. He's on 130. You don't give him a pay rise. You got to put the word out that he's available. Talented, but doesn't work in this club. Maybe it doesn't work for him in this league. But that was poor. Cruz won the final. He missed a penalty, though. So we're doing penalty practice tomorrow. I don't even know what the score is. They haven't told me. But I'm not staying on for too long because they're on their way back. I'm going to take the family out for dinner and celebrate. It's a lovely Sunday, sunny day. Arsenal got the 3 points. We'll obviously go into more detail tomorrow, player ratings and all of that. Listen, Stringer Bell, you got to be harsh. You don't get to the top if you're not harsh in football. Football ain't for the faint-hearted, let me tell you that. Pepe's been at this club 3 years. He costs £72 million. He earns 130 grand a week. I'm seeing man like Jared Bowen do way more than him. Jared Bowen came out the Championship. You know, it's as simple as that. So we can't wait forever for him to become a top player. The manager don't trust him, and. Listen, between now and the end of the season, I still believe he'll have a part to play. I think you can only bring Pepe on when you're chasing a game. Because they got back to 2-1, it was almost not right to bring him on. But then you would have thought 10 men, he'll still have a good go. But yeah, it was a bad one for Pepe. Harsha said, and we allowed Leeds to press us with 10 men. How can you manage to control the front three of Kane, Son and Kulusevski? It's going to be difficult. What we have to do is score, keep the ball and make life difficult. But Thursday's going to be hard. But listen, I know we're looking at Spurs and their qualities, but let's not forget Spurs have lost bags of, they lost loads of games. Spurs have lost 11 games this season. They've drawn 5. That's 16 games where they haven't won. We've won 21 games out of 35. They've won 19. So let's believe in ourselves. I get what you're saying. It'll be difficult to control that front three. But we got to score goals, Can't wait for Thursday. We need 4 or 5 starters in the summer, said Geordie. Agreed. Obviously, Tierney will come back at left back, so that's one. Saliba comes back. Ben White comes back. Between them two and Gabriel, that's probably your 2 centre-backs. Tomiyasu Ramsdale will probably play. Partey comes back. You sign another midfielder to play with Partey. You sign a striker to upgrade Eddie. And I think you've got a better team there. 2 or 3 players to go on the bench. And you see where we're at. Happy Mother's Day in the US. Big up all the mums. Big up Mumsy. Big C, we have more wins than Chelsea, just saying, but we have less points. And points is what matters. We can have more wins. I would rather have less wins than Chelsea and have more points. I hear what you're saying, though. Can't lie, I'm getting a new starting left-back. I don't trust Tierney to stay fit. I think, like I said, I would get Tavares out on loan. I would sign another left-back to challenge Kieran Tierney next season because he's missed 50 games in 3 seasons. It doesn't matter how good you are. We can't compensate for that. Listen, even Thomas Partey's becoming a problem. 2 seasons at the club, injury prone constantly. So that's a problem as well. I think Chelsea could drop some points. I'm hoping they've checked out Chelsea, but I just think that FA Cup final will keep them motivated. They play Leeds next week at Ellen Road. Hopefully Leeds can scrap and get something. Let's hope Leeds beat Chelsea, exactly. The left-back from Bologna, is it Hickey we've been linked with? I don't know too much about him, to be honest. Raul, you make a good point. Rob Holding was pretty solid today and got man of the match last week. If Ben White's fit on Thursday, what do you do? What do you do, people? Personally, I think if Ben White's 100% fit, that Ben White will come back into the team. I think that Holding will get dropped, which is harsh, but the game's so big, I don't think there's any room for sentiment. And I think if Ben White's available, he will look to play Ben White. The best ability is availability. Kai said Rob Holding is better than Ben White. I've seen a few people say that, 3 at the back. Would you match Tottenham and go 3 at the back? They used that back 3 very well yesterday. Should we match them? Should we match them? I'm not staying on for too long. They're on their way back, so we'll get a few comments in. You man rate Pepe still his dead food. He's done out here, man. Listen, Pepe, the best we'll get from Pepe is he might get a substitute appearance this year where he changes a game, but 3 games to go. He ain't going to get much game time between now and the end of the season. That was a great opportunity for him. 25 minutes to go, 10 men. Get at them. Just show us moments. Hit the ball. Set up a goal. Nutmeg the fullback. Wow, the fans. We just didn't get anything out of him. Callum said, El Neni good today. We could keep him as a squad player, would you? He's been really good since he came back in the team. I probably still wouldn't. I know it's harsh. I know a lot of you would think, keep him. He's good. He'll sit on the bench. He's good for the squad. I want the whole club to lift its level. And I think we've got to be really harsh. I think Lacazette's got to go. I think El Neni's got to go. I think Eddie and Nketiah's got to go. Even if they get us 4th. Unless something unbelievable happens and Eddie gets a hat-trick against Tottenham and 2 against Newcastle. I just think it's end of season out of contract form. That's my opinion. Some people will disagree and I understand. El Neni said, Curtis, please. Listen, I'm sure he'll get a move somewhere. Even Xhaka nutmeg someone. Do you know what I mean? Odegaard's nutmegging people. 4th choice centre mid after Partey, Basuma and Xhaka. You've still got Lokonga there as well. Even though Lokonga is not... El Neni at the moment is better than Lokonga. It wouldn't surprise me if he got a deal. Wouldn't surprise me. If he offered him a year or 2. Because he would sign that. So... But there's no room for sentiment, you know. This is incredible. Top 4 is our target. Listen, Thursday, I just can't believe that we are playing a game to get in the Champions League. I can't believe that such a big prize is at the end of that game for Arsenal. You offered me a draw right now and said, listen, we'll cancel the game. Would you take a draw? I would snap your hand off for a draw against Tottenham. Then we need one win out of Everton and Newcastle, which I believe we would get. What we cannot do is get beat. Well, that's what we cannot do. But go there and try and beat them. Alfred said I would keep El Neni. Our midfielder will play in the World Cup and we will need a rest after. He's a good fill-in until then. Good point. Good point. And he doesn't go to the World Cup, does he? If he got a year, it wouldn't be the end of the world. But I would try and replace him. I would try and replace him because, like Mr. Fuggy's saying here, I want people that are pushing to start rather than players that are happy to sit on the bench. Cedric v Son scares me. You got to move Cedric to left back. Simple as that. You can't leave Cedric against Heung-min Son, even though he's going to have a tough time on the other side against Kulusevski. Mark said nothing from Pepe. ASR comes on and does things. Listen, I'm holding my hands up. Pepe, is Pepe talented? Yeah. Is Pepe's time at Arsenal up? I would say in the summer, if you get 20 million plus offered for Nicolas Pepe, you got to take it. No time for sentiment. 3 years at the club. Yeah, you've produced numbers at times, but what I'm seeing at the moment, people will say he doesn't get enough game time, but when you don't, you've got to make an impact. ESR came on. Good little 1-2, wins a free kick on the edge of the box. It's just a moment. That sticks in people's minds. You was energetic. You gave us something else. Pepe gave us nothing today. He came on against Aston Villa, nearly cost us the game. You got to cash in. You got to cash your chips. Whatever's there, 15, 20, 25, it's time to let him go. There's wingers out there. If we get Champions League, can we get Gnabry? Can we get Raheem Sterling? Can we get Podence? Can we get Rafinha? There's options out there, people. We can't rely on him. You know, you can't rely on him. We'll be lucky to get 20 million for him. Cruz won the final, man. They're on their way back. I'm going to take them out for dinner. It helped us against Wolves, though. He did. He did. And you know why? Because we're chasing the game. If we're drawing 1-1, if we're losing 2-1, I think Pepe offers you something because it's a nothing to lose situation. When you're protecting a lead, I don't think you can even bring Pepe on. I really don't. Pepe always slows down when facing 1v1. Mangus, I've been saying this for so long. Why does he get one-on-one with fullbacks and slow down? Speed up. Go and watch Wilfried Zaha when he's one-on-one with a fullback. He explodes. He goes into fifth gear. Salah, Mane, all them, man. Once they're one-on-one, they might slow you down and then bang, pace. He slows down. It's so frustrating. You going to our favourite yard shop for dinner? Yo, no chance. Not today, bro. Broad said, would you want Juan Mata? Absolutely no chance would I want Juan Mata. No way on earth. Let him go back to Spain and chill, man, and retire. That's retirement home signings, man. I would not want Juan Mata. That brother can't run. Broads is trolling on a Sunday. Easy for you to say getting rid of Pepe for 20 mil. Listen, it wouldn't surprise me if Pepe ends up on loan with an option to buy. I'm not even sure you get 20 million for him. He's on big wages as well. Maybe a French club who he ripped up when he was in France would take him back. But, yeah, Broad's been drinking, man. I told you. Patrick Truman. You watch EastEnders, Patrick Truman's always sipping on rum and all that. Broads is sitting in his chair, slippers on, sipping on Ray and Nephew. Man said, Juan Mata. He could be the dinosaur. He could be Gunnosaurus. That's all. Got to go enjoy your family dinner. People, I'm out of here. Got to shoot. I'm going to take Cruz out. They won the tournament. It's been a great day. Arsenal won today. I'll be back on at 2 p.m. tomorrow. We'll go into more detail. We'll do player ratings, press conference reaction, all of that. 3,000 of you in the chat. Absolutely incredible support. Thank you very much to all of you. Lick down the like button. Time out, Broads, but we're gonna have to have a conversation. I can't lie. Big up to all of you. Lick down that like button on the way out if you haven't hit it already. We've hit 2,000 already, which is unbelievable. If you're watching on playback, lick it down. Maybe we can get 2.5K. Big up everyone on Twitch. Follow on there as well. Arsenal up into, well, still in fourth, 4 points ahead of Spurs. If we beat Tottenham on Thursday, we are in the Champions League next season. It is the biggest North London derby in years. Make sure you keep it locked. It's going to be the biggest watch along of the season. Enjoy your Sunday, people. 3 points in the bag. We move. Tottenham on Thursday. Take care, people. Bless.